Welcome, my lovely dears, to another spooky session of sunrise and sunset. When at last we left off, our glorious heroes of the universe made their way into the inverse pyramid, fighting their way through shog spawn of all kinds. They found the entrance to this pyramid being guarded by both the Overslayer Sakaris, yet another one of the Golden Mother's granddaughters, and also the Legate, an individual who they rescued in the midst of the dream.
Wait, isn't the Overslayer daughter, not granddaughter?
Daughter, sorry, yes.
Uh,
And regardless of that, continued your way inside, fought yet more spooky, nightmarish shog horrors, and have now found yourself with a moment to catch your breath and look around. We pick right up in the midst of the action. Action, so it might be. Now that things are a lot more quiet, and there's no torchlight around here, or at least not masses of torchlight as was in all of the previous corridors, it's a lot colder over here. There's a very uncomfortably dank, moist cold around this place. It's a cloying, decaying aroma, doubtless as well assisted by the fact that there is more horrendous shog spawn yet here on the ground.
oh, it's eaten.
There was more shog spawn here on the ground. Charming lad that it was. Would everyone please give me a perception test?
Sure.
Sure indeed.
Let's
More.
see here. The alchemist
job,
thing
Cass.
was
Look at
just a
you.
reconstitution thing, right? That's what you were wanting to talk about in the beginning of the
Yeah,
period.
yeah, that won't come into play until you actually get out of here, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just one
Yeah,
more.
all right, radar dishes as usual. More than a few of the party hears a thumping noise coming from the south, or around one of the cordoned off sections of this place. Masika, you hear it more clearly. That is thumping, reminiscent of some large fist on like a wooden, metal braced structure to the south of you and up these stairs.
Someone's trying to break down a door or something?
That's certainly what it sounds like.
That's not good.
More than
Also,
likely not.
flip.
Oh, thank you.
From the south,
Are we free to
Uh-huh.
move around?
Yeah,
From
you
the
were free
south
to
and
move
the north,
around.
I think.
You hear thumping.
You said from the south and the north, right?
No, I said from the
What's-
south up some stairs.
what's this thing?
That appears to be a particularly large lever.
There's a big lever over here. Hey, buddy, you awake?
You get no response from the skull trap.
Cass can just send a mage hand over and poke him. Hey, you okay? Okay, he's fine.
You can see, like, as they are there, the glowing pink dots that make for its eyes. They do that, like, that comedy thing of the pupils are the things that blink slowly and then they close again, like eyes shutting.
Yeah, probably
He's
for
just
the
a
best.
sleepy little guy.
He's just a sleepy little baby.
Best to leave that alone.
Yeah.
Stairs, you say? I don't remember stairs.
There's, little stone steps. I don't think you investigated around the corner of this place previously.
I think it's because I wasn't able to. I got stuck.
That's
Yes.
right.
Oh wait, I remember. The rest of us went around it a little bit, and there's a side room off there.
I have a question. These look like jail cells, right? These are jail
Yep.
cells. Do they have, like, what are their doors like? Do they have...
They appear to be long, solid, iron barbed gates. They are mounted up against the wall. They have individual lock and latch mechanisms, but as you might surmise, that lever also appears to operate the same mechanism that opens
I
them.
thought so.
Presumably opening all of them at once.
Yeah, a mass release for the doors. Okay.
And yeah, there is yet more thumping. It is most certainly coming from a doorway just up here on the stairs.
Well, at least it can't be Johnny.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
No.
isn't this where Johnny came from?
It is.
It was either Johnny was either in this one or he was in another prison cell on the other side of the wall, close to the start.
Pretty sure this is where we met Johnny.
I'm
Okay.
fairly
There's a
certain
guy.
it is.
Do you want me to stop?
Yeah, stop. As you come around the corner, you can see that there is a particularly large creature that looks like some kind of
Whoa.
rat, bat, lizard. Its mouth is covered in a slurry of old blood dripping from its maw. It's got great big wings reminiscent of some kind of drake and no legs. Instead, it ends simply in a particularly large, spiky tail.
Is it literally an Arcacuga?
No.
Okay.
I have no idea what a Narcocuga is.
Monster.
Monster
It's a
Hunter.
monster hunter monster.
thing.
Oh, okay.
There you go, Hedrah. You should have control of that little torch there. And yeah, it immediately hisses and thump as you step up to look closer, slams into the bars and tries to force its head out towards you.
I'm gonna swipe at it with the scythe.
It hisses and backs away from the cage and stares at you with baleful, hateful eyes.
Uh-huh.
And there's yet more thumping from this door here.
Investigate the door. 19.
When you stand there to perform your investigation, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
So, is the thing trying to like spike you?
Yeah, the moment you're distracted, this thing is
Oops.
attacking you. All right, you are. Wait, a 16. I will make an attack roll. Let me see here. All right, no, a 26 is gonna. You are not gonna be ready for this thing's attack. I think that beats your AC by heaps and
A
bounds.
26?
Yeah.
I sure hope a 26 beats an AC.
But what?
Yep.
Actually, I don't have line of sight on this thing. I can't.
You
shit.
don't. You can't see it.
All right. Well, then I'm going to stand right here and then keep arcane blasting it until it dies.
Yep, absolutely. Make another dexterity save. As another one comes up to the bars on the other side behind you.
I didn't even see that one.
Exactly, you
Alright.
did not see it, and then I moved it. I just made him step down one up to the door. Oh, bitch!
Should we go into initiative?
This
I
one
think so.
fails to hit you.
Bonk.
Okay.
Initiatives, please.
Oh, speedy.
Oh, yeah.
Man, why is he real speedy in this dungeon? Gotta put on a rogue hat.
Alright, is that all of you on? I'm thinking it is. I'm hoping it is.
I mean, I think so.
Alright, Anai, first out the gate.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
can't see the creatures yet, but you hear Ralu get stabbed, start to cast a spell and get stabbed at again.
All right. See here. 1, 2. Let's see. I can see this creature. He's up against the walls there. So if I pull out a burst one here,
Yep.
will this thing have cover or?
It'll have cover, but it is not obscured. You can target it.
Okay, so I can just like target like actually in here then, and not to worry.
Yeah,
About
you
having
could
cover.
just
Perfect.
place it in there, yeah.
Give me the deck save.
Alrighty, Haunting Horror. Dab.
Unfortunate. And then I step back this way, and then that's it for my turn.
Alrighty. Hey, Loam, Masika. Behind you, you hear sounds like stone grinding and metal scraping. Let's see.
Oh no.
as go to the GM layer,
It breaks through the wall.
out of the grate in the floor comes another bursting forth from this thing. Its body seems to stretch and extend. The grates are smashed aside and it unfurls its wings at full go. And tries to get Loam. I don't think that's going to hit Loam, unfortunately.
Oh shit! He went right over you. Went right over everybody.
No, he
No,
did
no,
not.
he
He
popped up from
he,
the
he,
gear.
but he
Oh.
blew his way
Oh,
through
it
that
came out of
vent
there.
right here.
Okay.
And guess what? There's another one right there.
No, that does not hit me.
Yeah. Okay. And then this one is going to try and break down its gate. Does not succeed. Masika.
All right. This is not a good position.
What do you mean? It's an excellent position. You're a tank and there's an enemy right in front of you.
Yeah, there's an enemy right there.
True.
And you have advantage to hit it when you step into its defender aura.
Only if you hit it and only if you're hit by it and marked. It hasn't selected her as prey yet.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I'll enter rage here because I'm assuming we had a short rest.
We
This
have
we
we
did
had
not.
I
one?
mean, did you
Really
mark off
room-
a vitality?
You have not. You jumped right into this fight, so no, you have not.
Damn
taken a
it.
short
Okay,
rest.
then I'll have been here then.
Okay.
Take off my rage then. Is this another thing from the Outer Planes?
This is another creature from the Outer Planes, so it is most certainly a hit.
Okay, 10
So
damage.
it looks like a 10.
Remember,
Ouch.
time has passed. You're not blessed anymore.
How long does
Oh.
Bless last for?
I believe it's a minute, but let's
Okay, yeah, it's
look.
gone.
Yep.
Okay.
He's gone.
Oh well. I don't think I
you wanna
needed
do
it this time
stab
anyway.
number 2?
Oh yeah.
That'll be a miss.
Yeah.
Loam! Dude's right up in your fucking greasy.
Crap. It is certainly in melee with me.
Oh no, that's not good for it.
Yeah.
It really is such a talented
Holy
stabber.
shit! Yeah, see, the best swordsman in the party just whipping it out.
Best swordsman in like the entire desert.
Oh, shit, I still had all my other crap ticked on.
Yeah. So does your silver adds +1? We take that off. You did not quarry.
That's true.
So that is
Should just be the base.
1, 8, 4, 1, 4, 6, 1, 7, 32. You nearly kill it
Respectable.
outright.
Oh, okay.
It learns immediately what the meaning of regret is. God, I was hoping so badly that you just yank that lever and these dudes would all pour out of the jail cells.
Oh, I see.
Okay. This guy is going to try and bust his way out. Ah, no good. And this dude will try and bust his way out. Come on, the DC isn't even that high. Fuck you.
Loam already has a blade bow. It's the +2.
She
No,
does
it
not
can be
have a
used
blade
as a
bow.
quarterstaff.
Yeah.
It functionally does that. Like, it's as good as any sword,
I
really.
can just whack someone with it.
Yeah. See, it's a
Yeah,
plus
it's a
+2
+2.
quarterstaff that has a fucking crit power on it. It's amazing compared to your insert sword here.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Mive.
Alright, Mive, time to finish this thing off. She yeets a spear. Yeah.
That is a hit and a kill.
Hey, atta girl. And she'll just take a couple steps up this way.
It lets out a screech and goes like stock still before collapsing into a writhing coil at the ground and turning gradually into a pile of moosh.
Oh, there's a bunch more of these things.
Yes, there is.
Hey, Anai, you want to fireball down a hallway?
Possibly.
Okay. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Try and escape. Damn it. The DC isn't even that high. Whatever. Ralu, before you'll go, there's yet more horrendous scraping, breaking metal noises. This one has to make a test to get through, though. It is not in a grate. It is in a sewer system. Fuck you, guy. Ralu.
It's in with the poop. Hey, did you know I can disengage as a minor action?
That's cool.
All right. I am going to cast Binding Ice. I'm going to move over here and just blast these guys. I'm going to start blasting.
God, I loved it. Seeing you back up against that wall and be like, fine, I'm just gonna fucking blast you then. And then another
dare you.
snaking claw reaching around the corner at you is
Honestly, how dare you?
You were so smug. Alright, con saves. 3 of them.
All
Fails.
fail!
Wow. Alright, they all now have resist 5 ice.
And are immobilized.
Yes, they are. Not a big deal. They're spending their time trying to bust open these fucking grates anyway. Okay, and now someone who probably isn't going to fuck up their test now that things have gotten most assuredly real.
Why have you said that? You know they're gonna fuck it up now.
No, he's so strong though. Okay, yeah. Kaboom!
Ah.
A
You have a
hulking
big
figure
roll.
squeezes itself through the doorway.
Man, I'm glad I savanted Maive into the perfect position to save me from getting my shit kicked in.
Yeah, probably for the best.
And then he just reaches over Maive, picks me up.
Probably.
Could certainly do that. He grabs you by the head. Squeaky.
Beep. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in the word of our Lady and Savior Morrigan?
Bane.
Oh, I see. You're shaped in the dark and molded by it.
Castle's about to have his back broken and not in a fun way.
Another vent breaks open, and this horror, recognizing what happened to the last one, is going to go for an eye instead.
Ah, shit.
No, my wizard.
16?
Let's see. A 16 would normally hit, but 15 points of damage is like nearly half my health. So, I think I'm going to shield through that.
Fair enough. Squish. Karin. For once, a fucking sandwich worked where everyone's actually, like, in the middle of a double-sided entrance. What the bear do?
What that bear doing?
Well, for 1, 2, 3, this will be in the aura. That will be in the aura. Everything else will be in the aura. Just step around. Anyone seriously hurt yet?
No.
Nah.
Nope.
You know what's a fun spell? Spirit Guardians. That's always a fun spell.
Yeah, I'm just checking with the big guy here. He's like, you're looking to smash some other horrors?
It's just like snarling at guttural, screeching and roaring.
I like the what's it called? The quotation mark ogre.
Yeah, you're definitely looking at just an ogre, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, hit your button. What you doing?
Okay, then, if it's not a hostile, we won't be affected by it.
The ultimate vibe check.
Not a hostile. He's lifting cast up by his head. I'm pretty certain
He's
a
not.
hostile.
He's not grabbing Cass by his head. All he has done is break out of a prison cell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so as long as he's not attacking us, it's not considered a hostile. So,
I mean, do you consider him your ally?
well, until he does anything
That's
hostile
not how that.
for-
Okay, so at the start of his turn, then he's not going to take effect from your spirit guardians.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying? Okay. All right then. Yeah, no, you can't use it as like a wheel or woe feature on a creature, and then a turn starts like, oh, he took damage at the start of his turn. No, if you're saying that you are not calling him an enemy, then he will not take damage at the start of his turn, even if
yeah.
he turns out to be a grade A cunt.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. So
Okey-doke.
I'm activating that.
Right.
And it's a 3 radius.
Cool. For all to see. I assume that's visible to everyone.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Everyone can see it.
Yes, I can see
All
the
right,
yellow aura.
Khassid.
Khassid.
Casting bears everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and obliterate this dude attacking my wizard so that she can come up here and save me. So, let's just disengage down here. Just in case I'm in this guy's reach and he's hostile, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, you don't want to find out the hard way.
yeah, no, I really don't. And then I'm going to turn on some buttons and then fuck this guy up. Lightsaber.
19 is a hit for 32 damage.
Nyong.
Alright, he now has resist 5 radiant.
Yeah, that's probably a reasonable assumption. Alright, well, that's me done.
Okay. Anai, before you, there are yet more vents in this place that burst open.
Oh boy.
Fresh. Although they are quite far to the north. They are up there. You do catch sight of them. They make a lot of noise when they appear.
Yeah, funny thing is, actually, I might hear them, but I do not see them.
Okay, well, you definitely hear them. Let's see here. You move up.
I will see them when they come into view, though, probably.
Looks like it'll have to be a double move. And I wouldn't be stupid enough to... Actually, no. Let's go with move up and dodge. Move up and dodge. Because double moving would just put me in the fucking Guardian Aura for no good reason.
Yeah.
That would be very stupid of them. Anai, you're up.
Uh-huh. Well, this thing is still in my face, so, Plan Fireball is off the table for the moment.
Which is very unfortunate because all these guys are immobilized, which means they'll have disadvantage on saving throws.
Yeah.
You could. You
I
just take
know.
an oppie.
I'd rather not, considering they can do about half my health in one attack.
Only if
Yeah,
I roll
and I'm-
particularly well.
Just Misty
And I
step right
can-
on out of there.
Actually, that's a good point. I could have just missed you step. That is a consideration now. Let's see.
It's literally fuck this shit, I'm out.
I can teleport to
Perhaps
any
I can heal you if they
unoccupied
hit you.
space within range.
To get vision, you
Don't
wouldn't even
think
have to leave its sight to like hop the rail over here, I guess. You'd be able to see into the corridor on Misty Step.
Yeah. I'm just thinking order of operations and speed and making sure I don't, get trapped in a position where Cass didn't want to be trapped in with all these things in this room.
Yeah, fair.
I think it's better to just do a claw over here for now, because I mean everything in like this quarter is still gonna be in this quarter.
Yeah, but if you exclude the order, if you make it so like we're not the ones that are gonna kick his ass.
Let her make her play her own.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm doing a crackling claw.
Okie dokie. Them delicious
Mm.
pork cracklings.
Let's see here. 24 to
That
hit.
is a hit, and a certainly most kill. Oh, actually just barely a kill. Fab.
Okay. Let's see here. Those things go again before me, and they're probably gonna want to get to me. So let's just step on down here by the tank.
Clever. Alright. This dude is dead. This dude is going to try yet again to smash open the door. He can't follow the door out. He fucking breaks it. Hooray! Bresh. Alright, Masika, you're up.
All right. Let's see, those guys are up there.
Mm-hmm.
There any around the corner?
Like around this corner, or like you mean like
Yeah.
up there? So like there's an entire hallway of stuff over here that's coming. But
Okay.
there's also like those two up there, and who knows?
Yeah, those
what
two
else?
don't have a defender blocking them down or anything.
Yeah.
Can I hop this wall with middle movement?
What, over there? Yeah, you can literally just like fucking vault a railing. It doesn't even slow you down. The stuff's all like
Cool,
waist height
awesome.
at most.
The piss is difficult terrain as head
For
player.
enemies. For enemies.
For enemy is okay.
Yeah, you can walk through the
Awesome.
piss all you want.
Be very unfortunate if that spell also made it difficult terrain for allies.
Yeah, no one would be
True.
fans of this spell if that's what it did.
Eight. Okay. See, how does Bull Rush work again? -2 penalty to armor class, and enemies have disadvantage on saving throws against your maneuver actions.
I have a good. I will make sure that I have a good line of sight to people to heal. But that ends
Yeah.
with the square that you're in.
I could also just huck a hand axe at one guy. I think I'll do that.
The ones that's
Just,
dodging up there.
Was that?
Is the guy
two
that's
guys up
dodging
here.
up there?
Stop telling
Oh.
everyone how to take the turns, thank you. Worry about your
Well,
own.
one of them
Pre-plan your turn,
dodging?
in fact, Hedrah. They're both dodging, yes.
They're both dodging? Yeah, then I'm just
Yes.
gonna huck a hand axe at one.
That'll be a miss. Loam.
I'll just leave it at that.
I do not see any enemies. Is Masika? Are you?
She is nearly adjacent to an enemy.
Okay, I'm gonna come around to you then. Hop over this on the stairs. 1, 2, 3. I still can't see anything.
You don't have dark vision.
Oh, that's right. That's all dark over there. Well. 3, 4, 5. That's a very large man over there. But he's up there now. But he's up there now.
He is up there.
I can't still see him, can I? Or is he that big? Oh, he's that big. Okay.
Oh yeah. He's like hunched, like nearly touching the ceiling. He's just a big fucking unit in meat.
I see.
Clothing that's just bursting around him.
I suppose I will quarry that guy and shoot him.
Okie dokie.
Good choice.
Alright, those are both hits for sure. I noticed no crits in those attacks, though. Isn't that funny? Best archer ever.
Mm,
Oh, look, he doesn't have the hit point of a fucking ogre. God damn.
I mean, Hedrah. Again, the quotation marks.
Yeah, look, behold, that creature isn't an ogre. It's a ogre, air quotes.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I've been, like, not been hitting him.
Alrighty.
can't see. He doesn't have it.
I can't
Yeah,
wait
that's
for
what
him to burst into tunneling worms.
Oh shit, he even gets to act. Fresh.
The hunting ogre, and
Oh, it does say quote ogre.
He does start in your
Yeah.
aura.
yeah, so
Ooh, I double clicked it. That's fine. He takes 4. And hey Nads, what's up? You appear to be doing a spell. Let's hit the bear. Or miss the bear.
No.
That's whatever. Okay, man. Look, all of your buddies are starting to get out. Show them that you also know how to. Yes, you can in fact beat the easy DC at last. Fresh. You are immobilized still, though.
Mive. Alright, we're gonna poke this new whore that's now attacking the husbando. Actually, no. Nothing's provoking saving throws, so I might as well just, yeah, poke. Poke. Aw, shit.
yeah,
Well, I
look
guess
at
it's
that
smite a fucking clock then, innit?
Yeah, it looks like that.
Alright. It's gonna take 46 thunder damage, and it needs to make a strength save.
Okay.
oh wow.
Oof.
Mediocre. Alright, it fails.
Perfectly acceptable damage.
So it's going
prone.
to be pushed to and knocked prone. So just knocked prone.
There's no room for it to be pushed,
Yeah.
but it is prone, and we can use that most based of icons, the sideways man.
Alright, and that's her done.
Alright, let's mimic your buddies. Oh, you suck. Alright, man, you two, get out of there. Come on! Ralu.
Eh.
2 of them have smashed open their gates, and they're staring at you angry.
Yeah, but this guy needs to get in my defender aura.
Rune. Hit. And that creature is technically adjacent, the one around the corner, and you can just, like, the adjacent damage will leap to him through the bars. Sure.
God bless the Moonblade.
God bless, God bless. Alright, you hit this thing, and...
I'm going to ask the scythe if it's tasty.
Hold a second.
Oh.
And...
I knew
his
it!
writhing, corpulent, massive body begins to spread and expand, and ropey serpents climb out of his injuries.
Gross.
Fucking called it.
Yeah.
Anai, please, we need a fireball in here so badly.
Listen, when it comes back around to my turn, I can get you a fireball on there.
Look at how friendly he is.
Brody.
Oh.
Okay, he said pain, not bane.
Yeah. Or he could have said Bane, you don't know. It's just basically
Right.
talking through a smashed up thing. You can see now that the jaw that this thing has isn't even really attached.
Well, it's just a
That's-
serpent using him like a fucking meat puppet. That's horrid.
Horrid.
It is.
Yeah, he's like a Lekgolo.
And he wasn't considered an enemy.
Not
Suck for
until
him.
my turn.
Alright. And now it's Olga's turn. Olga, big air quotes. Slam. Oh, a terrible slam.
It was wrong,
Terrible.
right?
Absolutely
It was against you.
terrible.
Okay, just making sure.
And these guys.
Listen, Ralu's just assuming that anything we find beyond the door is hostile, so...
Yeah, that's fine. That's been my assumption for this place.
Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable.
Okay.
The only time she'll hesitate is maybe if there's another Manticore and she'll put
Karin.
them through the scythe test.
But what if it's a waifu?
Okay.
the
Well,
passphrase
since he
is
started to
Black and Diamond.
be hostile, I say to him now, hey, hostile.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just checking. Nobody's. Can I do a medicine check to see if if it's actually salvageable?
Salvageable in what context? Like an actual living being to rescue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can. You
I
have
will
no
inspire.
fucking idea.
I will
Okay, yeah.
inspiration that.
All right.
Come on.
You
Aw.
have no fucking idea.
Even
Wow.
worse.
Give me a
Wow.
charisma saving throw. You stare into the
Aw.
abyss. All right, you ignore the abyss staring back. And your standard action.
Oh, Sag. Well, because Snake and Ralu, I might just shoot the snake that's next to Ralu.
If you shoot, just be aware that this
Oh.
guy will get an attack opportunity on you.
Oh, right, he's here! Hello,
he's right there.
motherfucker!
Yeah, he's right there in front of
Hello.
you.
25
That
for...
is a hit, and he is
Oh, wait.
still alive.
1d6, I got 1d6. There you go.
Okay. All right, Khassid.
Hello. Well, gee, it kind of feels like a waste to attack the guy next to me with his fucking 1 hit point. So, I think I'm going to move into my square and attack the ogre instead.
Okay.
Blade of the Rising Sun. Zow.
Oh yeah. You kill this ogre.
Yay.
And as he collapses in a heap, everyone in range, I believe it is a burst 3. It doesn't say it there. It is a burst 3 dexterity saving throws, please.
I see.
That's a
so
big burst.
It is. He's going to explode outwards with snakes.
I
I will
somehow
need a save.
anticipated this, but...
Yeah, I will need a save as well from Karin. You are in range.
Oh yeah, it spawns nine snakes. Wow, that's a lot of snakes.
It is. It's a lot of snakes. That's why it's a big burst. Okay, so you both get hit. I will also need a concentration check from you, please, Karin.
Here comes the snake.
Any reaction abilities for this?
Why?
Because you're
Is that a
concentrating on
concentration?
Guardian Aura is a concentration, isn't it?
No.
This fellow's
It's a
fucking
1 minute spell.
ridiculous. Alright.
Let's see. 12 acid damage is a lot of damage on Mive. I think she's going to cast Vital Aegis on herself and just take a little less.
Yeah, that's, you took 9 acid.
No, 12.
12. She does not have Bulwark of Flames. That's Cass. That's a lot of snakes.
It is. And these ones will all go on turn 10. I'm just going to add one of them. I don't need to bulk this fucking thing out any further. Oh, turn 10, I believe, is directly after Karin and right before Khassid. That's a shame. That means I missed my chance to hit with them.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Don't worry, you'll
well,
miss that
okay.
chance again here soon.
Well,
I've got
summoning
reasonable odds. Yeah, it's summoning sickness. They're tapped when they
Summoning
come out into
sickness.
play. Anything else on your turn?
Sickness. Yeah.
I'm just going to move the body out of the way.
See, I guess I will disengage to, like, here. Yeah, just so I'm not, like, in a half square, really.
Makes sense.
That's my turn.
All right. This hunting horror is going to go for the Foxo. All right, and it crits you. And you are now marked. You have a defender, or you now both have advantage on attacks to hit each other. Enjoy that one there, Foxo.
At least it rolled low on the crit.
It did indeed.
I
All
don't think
right,
she has
and
a
green
defender aura.
serpents. 2 of them start in the aura. 2 of them die. Okay, this one does not, and it tries to bite Ralu. Miss. This hunting horror is gonna go for the elf.
Understandable.
Oh, he's in melee again. You missed.
Yep. Anai.
Okay. So going over the ledge here does not like.
No, it doesn't really slay you. It's a descent. You can just vault it. It's waist height.
Yeah. Right, so 1, 2,
Getting up it obviously is another matter, but
3.
getting down it's no biggie.
Let's see here. So, how far in is 100 things? Are they past like a burst 3? People up there? Yes? No?
You'd want to put it further in, if possible. Like here-ish would be great.
Parallel burst 3 or burst 2? Let me double check this real
It's
quick.
burst 3. Area burst
Burst
3
3.
within 20.
Okay.
More
See
like
here.
area
I do have
boost
more.
3
Right.
within 20.
Pretty sure this gets the maximum number of dudes.
Yeah.
To the
burst
right,
3 would hit
Khassid.
them.
It's only hit a lot of dexterity buttons.
Yeah. I think so, because these guys will be taken care of by the aura, most likely. So I could go in further, actually, and hit like all these things in here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because like these guys are an
here
aura,
would
and they're
be
gonna extend.
ideal, then,
Let's see here. Yeah,
or here, whichever.
I can do it here because I have sight there. I can't see that square really, but I can see this square.
You can
Yep.
see. Yeah, this square works.
So we'll do this
Okay.
square and an area burst.
Looks
3.
like I'm doing 4 snake dexes and 3 hunting horrors.
Also, Hedrah, could you wiggle your pointer for me?
I don't need the
Thank
dex checks. Can I hit my button?
Ooh, not many passed that time around. Okay, so dead, dead, dead. Hit 4. Hit 4. Oh god, it hit 2 of them. 24. Ouch! 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 The other one
Very good
takes
fireball.
12. Owie. That was a big fireball right there. That was a lot of kills and a lot of life.
That's what I do. I get rid of the minions and everything.
Ralu, you are pounced upon.
Why would you do that to me?
Fuck me though, I can't hit. Oh wait, no, I have a fucking. You're a defender, aren't you?
Did it hit me yet?
Oh no, it hasn't hit you yet. This one is not the one that fucking jabbed you.
The one that jabbed me is over
Yeah,
here,
the one that
laying on
jabbed
the
you
ground.
is dead as shit. Yeah, or doomed as shit, I suppose. Masika.
Yep, this thing is right next to me.
It is. It is indeed.
25.
25 and a 23, both hits. Looks like
11 and 8.
Yep. Ouch. Loam.
I guess I'm.
Oh, your marked
swing-
target moved as well. You were marking this snake over here on the left. There you go. That was the one closest to the head. Enjoy. Your marked target is that snake over there.
Because he exploded into a pile of snakes. Sure, why not? Well, this guy's. Well, unfortunately, that snake is not in melee with me. This guy is. So, is it swinging with your offhand? Is that a minor action? That's a minor action, right? I think. I'm pretty sure it is. So I can't quarry him if I want to use my offhand. It's not worth it for me to keep this quarry on this guy, so I will move my quarry to this guy. Wait, can I?
Sure. There's minor action.
I think you can do it just a minor action, yeah.
Okay, Hunter's quarry is on. Bleeding edge, bleeding edge. Oh, and look at that! I missed both times.
I feel like you were just you really phoned that one in on purpose.
She's got tired of
Well,
seeing
yeah,
her
you
character
see
so
the
well.
bleeding edge instead of the quarterstaff.
Damage,
so-
please.
Damage.
Dead.
Oh,
Alright, Karin, this one started in your zone and then perished. Stand to the pile. Okay, off you go. This one comes on out to bite at the Ralu. Hooray!
Ow.
15 damage.
Why would you do that? Well, I don't think any necrotic damage, but
Okay. 12
I
damage
got-
then.
I got necrotic potion.
You do. Maeve.
Maeve? She is going to throw her spear at this bastard while bathing in the radiance. Yeet.
Bathing in
I
the
don't think
piss
that's gonna hit.
bears. Which target was that, sorry?
That was the hunting horror.
Nah.
Yeah, no,
Not a-
didn't think so. Alright, well, she'll just move here.
Oh my god, you suck. It's just a 15!
He likes the box. It was made for him.
Raleigh.
Okay. Guy, I will swipe at this guy and then just start working on
Which
that
one is this
adjacent
target?
damage. I
Okay.
clicked and pinged on him.
Yeah, I know. I just took off the pink to measure.
Swipe. Does he die?
Hit. And your adjacent target, sir?
That one. Oh no, that one. That guy.
Sure. Dead.
I want to pop him, and then I'm gonna step over, and then swipe at the guy north of the guy I just swiped at.
Okay. He
And then
has. You
Adjacent
have
damage.
disadvantage because you're swinging through the gates, but that is still a hit.
No, this one.
Yeah, the one. Oh, you are diving at the one.
I
on
said
there.
the one north of the one I just swiped at.
Oh, okay.
I
So
swiped
the
at
one,
that
the
one.
one.
The
The one
adjacent-
north
yeah.
of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead. There's a one out. This guy takes his 3. Ouch. Okay. Ogre gone. Karin.
Well then, let's see. Quick check on that. You're quite far there. Ralu?
Am I? I don't think so.
Nah, she's fine.
I am nearly at half health, yes.
Okay, then all we
if
need
you
to
got-
do is just stand.
If you got
We
like a
can
little
just stand-
flash of light or something, you don't need to give me big heals. Because we're gonna be doing more fights soon.
Yeah, just checking. Yeah, you're within, so.
Thank you.
And just for good measure, I'm a smack snake.
Sure. Which one?
Yeah, southern.
Poke. Yeehaw, he
Nice.
dodges. Okay, so it looks like I'm doing 3, 4, 5, 7 wisdom saves.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Is that all
Nope.
of them dead?
All
What's
of
your
them
DC?
dead.
16, I think
Yeah,
it is.
17.
17? Yeah, all dead.
Brutal.
Dancing bears. Dun, 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 dun. Dancing bears.
Cass,
I can
your guy.
move.
Oh yeah, you can move around. While you're moving. Cass.
Oh, jeez, what's even left? Oh, Ralu.
Oh,
Come over here and stab this thing. through the bars. I don't think magic would just avoid the penalty from shooting through the thingamabobbers.
No.
So I'm going to use precise attack so that I don't have disadvantage, and then stab this thing.
Makes sense.
Poke.
Not that that mattered. You fucking slay the absolute shit out of it. And this guy didn't get to do anything. Where?
Where?
Okay. This horror bites. Masika. Crit. Again.
Oh no.
And this one bites at Loam. They are starting in the zone, so do their thing. He will take his damage. And hits the Loam. You are marked.
Not my
Damn.
loam.
Not the
Go
Loam.
loaf.
The loaf.
Damage, please, Hedrah. And in the
See, this is
interim,
why I
Anai.
wanted to change it to flat damage.
Yeah, I would be
Alright,
down for
I'm
that.
gonna step back to here, and I guess we'll just do a flame burst on this guy. That seems a reasonable action.
Yep.
Give me a deck save.
Oh no.
You
Fuck.
fail. Take 12.
Fuck.
That it for me.
Excellent. This hunting horror is dead, and Masika, you're up.
Yep.
Kick his ass, Seabass!
Yep. No. 11 or 19 for 11 damage.
How much, sorry? 11.
Yep. First one just whiffs.
Yep. Loam.
Choppy. You know what? Fine. Wait. What is this? Frenzy staff. Friendly. +2 longbow. Quarterstaff. As long as critical damage.
Yeah, it's 1d8 plus 2.
Can you? Quarterstaff. You can't finesse that, right? Can you?
You can as long as you're using it in one hand. Every melee weapon is a finesse weapon in this game if it's one-handed.
Yeah, you can one-hand a quarterstaff at someone, no problem.
Is it even worth it to do that? Let's see.
I would imagine so. It's a +2 weapon with fierce crits.
What is a fierce crit?
As in, you crit on a 19 with that weapon. It's the frenzy bow.
Oh, crit range.
As I'm saying, you definitely don't
Crit
need
range
like a sword star.
19.
Yeah, it is already very good.
Okay, I'll give this a try, I guess. Bonk, bonk.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, 15 misses and 15 misses, just barely.
Ah, but she is been hit. She was smart.
She doesn't
That's
have a
an
defender
advantage.
aura, so no, she does not.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to
Sad.
give a thing that makes it literally easier for strikers to kill them. That's a terrible, terrible power.
Oh,
Nice.
sad.
While Mario's taking a turn, I'm going to see if this other hunting horror gets out his fucking hole.
Alright.
He will do when his turn comes. Excellent.
Yeah,
Good for him.
3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna hop the railing here. Alright. Masika's fighting a thing. Let's throw a spear at it. Yeet. Does an 18 hit this thing?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, and if it's not dead, I'm gonna smite it. That's the wrong one.
Mm.
But it's definitely not dead, so get Healing Smote. Restoring
Smealing
Smite.
out. Oh, yeah, that kills him. Ramp.
And Masika, you can spend a Vitality.
Nice.
Okay, and then this guy on his turn breaks out and moves up to here. This guy's dead. Ralu.
Hello.
I'm down to 2 goons.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Arcane Blast.
Hooray! Karin.
Okay, then, let's, go after this fucker. Let's see if I can. Yep, there we go.
That is a good hit. Khassid.
Khassid. Alright. We are going to come down here and try and finish this guy off. Just leap on him, shrieking. Whee! Poke.
Why is everything made of snakes, miss?
Oh, man. What the hell? I'm gonna expert snack it.
Yeah, good choice.
19 to hit.
I was kind of hoping you'd roll a 1.
Me too. Alas.
Never mind, because you survive on 1 hit point.
Well,
It's
you
fine,
know
he
what
di-
that
he dies
means,
when his
Skow.
turn- He dies when his turn starts in the
okay.
aura. Even if he saves, he takes half the damage. That's it. He's out of here.
He's gone.
Anai. 1 goon left.
I give him another boom.
Ugh. Oh,
Take 14.
there we.
All right, go next.
Masika.
Yep.
Show me what them ears do.
They listen.
And 10 the radar dishes down, a fixed target. Fire torpedoes.
Where is the nearest enemy at this point?
South.
One more down here on the grates.
Oh, okay.
South of Karin.
Next to the pile. Okay.
Yep.
He's about to become part of it.
I'm going to leave it as Hedrah's torch over there.
Got just enough. I just got just enough. 22 for 12 and 25 for 12.
Both hits and 24 damage as a kill.
Hell yeah.
All right, well done. The last of the hunting horrors goes completely still. Now there are a lot of wrecked ventilation shafts. And you can see evidence that these vents have been used before by creatures to come in and out of this place. There's lots of evidence now you can see of scratch marks at the bottom and the base of these things where they've been pushing vents up and climbing in and out.
I see. By the way, could you wiggle your pointer, Scout?
I can.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now what?
Let's see. My
Now there was
memories,
a room where the ogre came from.
my memory
There was
serves
a
me
room.
rightly. There should be a couple of rooms on the upper part of the staircase.
Yeah, there is an unbelievably rancid smell about this place.
I am going to put that thing I have under my nose again.
Yep. By this point, you're probably feeling like a little bit foggy-headed and just like gross from having just this stuff smeared on you. Because it's not like you aren't still breathing in just gunk and dust and nastiness the entire time, even if you're hiding the aroma of it.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
a fetid stench that just clings to your nostrils. It's horrid. Karin, when you look inside, you can see that this ogre snapped free, or ogre air quotes, snapped free from what appears to have been normal humanoid sized, like medium folk sized restraints, and stretched their way out into ogre like shape as they filled out with snakes, being worn like a skin suit before finally exploding in combat. So it
Very
seems
well.
like these snakes were inside a medium-sized folk and ate everything inside before piloting him like a gigantic flesh monster.
How horrifying.
Gross.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
How long do your
I
spirit
guess.
guardians last? I don't want to
They
take them
last
away
a
from you.
full-
I'm just hoping they last for a while.
They probably last a minute.
It's
they
a
did-
full minute.
Ow.
They last longer than a minute. That's probably a bit too much.
I'd be a great spell, though.
It's
already
already a
great.
very,
It's
very
already
strong
amazing.
spell.
Yeah,
We can
making
take a
it flat
short
damage
rest
would be
this
nice.
time.
Sure.
You sure you don't want to walk ahead again? I'd be down with that.
Do you want to take a short rest?
I would like
What do
to
you
take a
need to-
short rest to get my rage back.
And Cass is going to
Yeah.
take a quick breather.
To get your range back?
Rage.
Oh,
Rage.
Ree!
That's once per short rest.
Ree! Yeah.
I'm good.
What
I'm
to
just
do?
watching
You're
now.
sort of sitting around for a minute catching your breath in this place.
I will just post up Overwatch because I don't need to. I don't want to spend any of my stuff to heal myself when I'm only 8 away from topping off.
Also, you can
How
stand
did
in the
you
dark
just-
and regen.
Oh
we
yeah, I
also
can.
have,
I'm
one
going
more
to stand in the dark and regen. I keep
door over
forgetting
here.
that.
Yeah, there is a lever over there you could pull.
No, lever. There's another door back here, isn't there?
No, that's a
No.
lever.
It's a lever.
Back in here?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a lever.
Oh, I thought lever was here where
Says-
the thing is written
No,
lever.
that's just no. I didn't even put that down.
I mean, it's in your text color.
Mm.
Has the chanting gone faster? You mentioned there was like sounds of it last time when the session ended.
Yeah, the faint, ominous chanting. Now that you have come out of the throes of combat, no, it has gotten suspiciously quiet, like pin drop quiet.
Oh, okay. Well, we should probably get ahead on that. Unless they finish summoning whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah. Let's head that way.
I'm gonna
Hey.
poke the skull with a stick.
Hey, buddy, you mind if we go by?
Mm.
I
Are you
am
okay?
Yes, tired.
What happened?
Used all magic. Tired.
All the monsters stepping over them.
Very well. I am returned. May I go past without getting zapped?
Yes. Couldn't if wanted to.
Just making sure. Yep. Here and here and make sure that no.
Over here,
going-
there is a doorway, and again, more of these mysterious, like, grates up against the wall. But in here, this doorway has already been smashed down, and the damage to the grate here looks a lot less recent. You don't see any of the same bloody schleam everywhere as was when on, like, dripping from the other hunting horrors.
We're gonna just peek in and do a quick, like, look
Yeah,
to the left,
absolutely.
look to the right, and then go back.
Just to let you know,
Unless I'm not bit in the ass.
I can see the outline of a token over here in case I
There's a
shouldn't be.
door right there. That's impossible.
It's not blocking it.
Oh, yeah.
What in the fuck?
I don't know. It
Yeah, the
looks like
door's
you're
not
getting-
totally closed. I can also see through it.
The door is definitely it's closed and locked, and it doesn't just cover a small area. Like
What, this door? This door?
no,
No, this
you're
door.
right
this
here.
door.
Look, if I
Uh,
let me just show you this shit here.
I'm like, I didn't
in
think I
case
could
you
And
see
see
I
it.
it's
believe you. It's
fucked
just...
up.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
believe you. It's
There
just like-
definitely, there sure is a space right there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna put an entirely new wall in.
Just wanted to let you know in case like we shouldn't really be seeing that.
There, did that work?
I-
No.
No.
What?
No.
How is the light not working at all?
I
don't have dark
don't know,
vision.
but I'm
That's
Yeah,
why I have
that
dark
door is
vision.
just straight up open.
Yeah.
It is not. Okay, don't go there.
No,
Okay,
it's
then, I guess.
it's
Okay,
not
we-
on it's not on my screen.
What?
It's completely
Same.
black. Yeah.
How
if
does
I
some of
stand
you just
here-
have like superpowers for seeing through shit? How about that? Can none of you?
Sometimes,
no, no,
sometimes
everything-
dynamic lighting just fucks up, you know?
Okay, now it's fucking dark here, and I have a fucking.
Yeah, I
torch,
just, I just put a wall in there. Can people still
Yeah.
see past it?
No.
No, I can't see past it anymore.
Okay, I've just stuck a fresh wall in.
Sorry, Scout. I wanted to make sure.
It's fine. It's okay.
I'm
When you
just
go
gonna
up
res-
the door,
Refresh. How that?
yeah, I will, I suppose, describe that portion of the room for your sake. When you go up to that door, and originally that was the one you had entered through in the dream, big air quotes. It has not been locked, but it has been rendered completely impassable by raw damage. It's been smashed out, or like something on the inside of that room has been smashed out towards you, and the door is completely mangled, and you can see plenty of blood just like in puddles at the edge of the door frame. And that looks recent. You can see the blood is still like actually actively trickling out and pooling.
We should get moving then.
Wasn't this a secret passageway?
It was. It is now a door that has been left ajar, set in the stone.
What's in the jar?
Yeah,
My Little Pony figurine.
Negative inspiration.
Negative
Take that.
aura.
Alright, I will investigate the door.
Okay.
I'll help.
Anai, can you investigate the door?
The door looks to be a set of stones carefully arranged to, look like a wall when it is fully closed, but this door is not fully closed anymore. It is hanging a little bit open.
Do you
Amxal.
still... Yeah. I was
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah, I was still describing a thing.
I was being patient. I was waiting for the
Yeah,
DM to finish
alright.
describing things before,
You
like,
may
I just...
con- You may
Sorry,
continue
is it-
on. Go
Yeah.
for it. It once was locked. It looks like it has been forcefully opened via magic, judging by the scorch marks at the edge of this door's lining, like all the way around. Very reminiscent of what we'd recognize as the knock spell just being used on a door. It's just left if magic gunpowder. It's just left, like blowout signs around the edge of the door.
Yeah. I need to get that spell in my spell book eventually.
Yeah,
Well-
you can very easily push it all the way open.
Just tell Anai to stand back just in case, and I'll... Pop.
Yeah. You open and see that there are more dead spiders. Sorry, dead snakes on the ground. Up ahead, and another extended series of jail cells. Around here, the doors are much more damaged. There are bones and evidence of recently deceased having been consumed by a great many of these monsters. Nothing leaps out at you. You can't hear anything off.
Oh, I see a token.
That's the big dead.
Yep, there is also one of the exploding air quotes ogres up in the top corner that appears to have been slain while it was still behind bars, having
Wait.
gotten partway smashing through it.
Is this the guy?
No, this is a different
Okay.
dude to the one you saw that previous time in the dream.
Is this door open?
Yep, that door is open. He is stood there at the edge of a large door here in front of you, reading a book.
Remind me, Skow, character. What was the guy's name that we were looking that possibly in here? Was it Steven? I feel like it's
No, Long Stephen is the one who set you on this. I believe it was Ricky.
Ricky, right? Okay.
Ralu will squint. He probably doesn't know the call and response, but she'll try it anyways.
Yeah, the tiefling will turn around. Black what?
Ralu will squint. I was not expecting anyone in here, but we do know there are shapeshifters.
Oh, well, if it makes you feel any better, I just slew a few shapeshifters, cultists. He just gestures off towards the south with a wave of a very blood-soaked hand.
Hey, what's Capybara guy's name?
Oh, was it Long Stephen? Long Sean? I think it was Long Stephen.
Okay, yeah, he's cool.
We
Well,
don't know
Yes,
that
Long
yet.
Stephen was quite cool.
He could have been consumed and his memories taken.
Well, then the call and response doesn't work either, does it?
Give me a second. I have a solution.
If your solution is to point magical weapons at me, I'd ask very politely that you don't. I'm here on business.
I was only asking if you would offer a drop of your blood to my scythe. The scythe eats abominations. It's an artifact weapon.
Just frowns. Very barbaric. Fine. You can probably find some of my blood on those bitches' claws down there. Come on, come along. Can't wait here all day.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we have
So,
a bag to give you if you are Ricky. Stephen was not going to take your money.
What do you mean not going to take my money?
Ralu's gonna ask the scythe if the blood is tasty.
No, they have no interest in whatever is on these tieflingish individuals' claws, and you can see that they are wrapped up in garments of like it looks like flowing torn purple silk.
He's clean.
I'll also like hand him the money bag that Stephen
I already
gave.
had inspo. Do you want to give it to someone else?
sure, and I.
I have inspiration.
Sure, Loam.
Kinathis, do you have inspiration? Because I know Hedrah spent hers.
No.
There you go.
Okay,
You
there
have
you
it
go.
now.
But yeah, I'll give the guy his money bag.
I didn't leave behind a money bag. He pulls it open and frowns. Just hands you back the bag. Take it. Not interested in that Fey twink bucks.
What?
And when you peer inside the bag, you can see that there are 6 Python coins inside.
Oh,
Just son of a
Alright.
bitch.
very well.
So do we just take one each, or?
Yeah, sure, why not, I guess.
Now then, I am here on
Awesome.
business, actually. Business that involved waiting for all of you.
What?
Well, that's good. I
How
assume
are
it's
you
the same.
surprised at this? Look at the place we're in and the company you keep.
I had assumed you were on the same mission that we were doing here, but that is reassuring to hear.
Oh no, I'm not on your
Valorous?
mission. Yes, I'm here on Valorous' business.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
What's up?
Well, first of all, I'd like your permission to bring him forth. I can't really summon forth a great god in this place without a reasonable amount of protection from the forces that don't be. And he gestures towards the closed door. It's like
You
candy
want-
to the Abyss Hunters.
You want to summon the avatar of Valorous here?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
You'll
Why?
forgive me if I feel that's a bad idea.
Because he has business with all of you.
Can we just do it somewhere else that
Sure.
isn't full of the horrible abyss shit?
No, it's rather to do with all of the horrible Abyss shit, as you put it.
Oh,
What
man.
is the
Oh.
door beyond here closed? I am assuming from the last time I was here, that's where the tear is, and we have something to close it.
It is probably still there and probably still tear.
So can't we do that first?
No. Well, you can. I'd really rather you didn't. Where are you? Goodness me, adventurers everywhere. So fidgety.
Right.
Just
Did someone give you too much coffee, Yeen?
What? We're in a dungeon. I gotta scout him with Heath. That's what I do.
I've already quite scouted this area out and murdered all the malcontents in here.
So-
Alright.
What do you need from us then to do the avatar summoning there then? Or
I
just
only
be
need
fixed?
for your permission to bear witness to the moment, essentially. He needs to be observed, or he's not here.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure, go
sure.
for it.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Might as well.
And then he will shut his book firmly and tuck it into a coat pocket. But no, it wouldn't be a coat pocket. It would be a very sensible looking leather man bag.
You need some
A
item on
fine
this.
pass. He doesn't say anything. He just then pulls out a little pocket watch and waits for a few moments. He should be here any second. Any se- Yes, I am here. An individual will step around from a corner the moment that corner is not observed. Steps out right by Masika and Maya. Ah,
Oh, hello.
Wonderful. And what a treat it is to see all of you face to face at last.
Oh, hi.
I didn't realize you'd been waiting for us.
Oh, I've been waiting for you for a great many years.
Oh,
Not
okay.
gonna lie,
And for this
Savin.
moment, but I get ahead of myself. My name is Valorous. It is a pleasure. One does not stand without manners, even though I know your names, and you mine.
Of course.
Cassie Ofric, pleasure to meet
Likewise,
you.
Masika Nastri, and she does a cute curtsy.
Charmed,
Karin.
most certainly.
Captain Ralu Hornier of the 5th Legion.
Does that legion still stand? Sure, you're just Captain Ralu Hornier, the monster-slaying whatever it was they called you.
Void Hunter.
That was it. It's a very charming title.
It stands in name, if not in not in manpower.
Very well. Well, he's pointedly going to reach into a long, flowing, beautiful desert robes and pulls out a small humidor box, plucks a cigar frame, hold one out, and offering to Masika and Mive since they're stood next to him.
What was it?
A box of cigars.
No thanks.
Does Mive partake? Yeah, she probably pluck one up. It's being offered by a god. Gods are obviously cool. She's cool with gods.
Yeah, Castle,
True.
come and take one. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get a passion
He'll
fruit soda.
Do that classic, the snap his fingers. He's got a flame on the end of them, so you can both light them up.
Nice.
And yeah, it's a very fine, rich smokable. And you find the most important feature of this cigar is that it erases the aroma of this horrendous tomb from you. It's like it's admittedly breathing in a lungful of not so fresh, very smoky air, but it is just joyously not full of the dank, cloying rot of death.
Nice.
Somebody cast Febreze.
Very much that sensation. It's like the air got less heavy, even though you're breathing in smoke. Like there's just that cloying thickness, that sickly sweet rot is gone. There we go. Now then, I have come to you with a request. And yes, I know it's very strange for a god to make a request of a mortal directly, but plenty of people have been getting involved in your affairs. Why not I as well?
Alright, shoot.
When you insert that nail, that pin, in the hole, it's going to release something quite foul, quite deadly. I will happily destroy it. But I would like the power that it leaves behind.
Foul in what aspect?
Like a soul stone?
Similar to it, for sure.
Okay.
If the god is wanting it, I imagine it's some form of divinity.
No, it is not. It is not a form of divinity at all. Not a fair guess. It's not far off in some esoteric senses.
And that's why I asked in what sort of aspect.
Yes, and I'm being very pointedly cagey. The power would be arcane in nature.
So, what did I miss?
And on a hypothetical, if we were to refuse this quest and fight it ourselves.
Yes, you could certainly do so, and I suspect you'd win at great cost. If you get bit once by the creature that waits on the other side, then you die.
Oh, would it happen to do with anything about those time dogs? The hounds, was it?
No, the creature there is not a hound. It's one of the guardians in the holes between places, and it is quite a nasty one. They have gotten very protective ever since other heroes started closing holes everywhere.
Is it an avatar of an outer god?
No, it's one of their pets, and a very, very nasty little bastard, too. Fat on the magic of entropy itself.
Okay, so you want to eat the whatever it is, and you're gonna get some power from it, right?
Correct.
Are you gonna use the power to help fight off the, abyssal evil shit trying to break the world?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Because I will share some of it with you.
I mean, I'm down.
Oh,
Do
excellent.
we know, Skow?
Yeah.
Do we know if the Devil Lord of Wishes lies, or if he's one of those lawful bastards that you have to pay attention to his wording?
Historically, yeah, he has never told a lie, but he's certainly been obfuscational.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because this seems like a pretty straightforward deal.
Yeah, no, he appears to be. You can certainly throw insights if you'd like.
Someone who's less trusting than
will-
Cash should probably, double
I will
confirm that
try
he's
to
not
squint.
going to use it for something deleterious.
I will try to squint at a god, but I have a 0 in insight. Can I even roll if I don't have it trained?
Yeah, anyone can
Yeah.
roll anything if
It's
they have
not
it trained.
like Warhammer with,
Yeah.
advanced skills.
No, 7 even,
He
but
is
then it gives you to roll high.
inscrutable to
Ask me a question, Hedrah.
Is he going to use some of that power to fuck another god over a bit? Or to fuck with another god?
You don't
That's the
get the
question.
sensation that he's using his power. He's going to use this power for ill. You get the sensation that he's relieved no one's asking him questions. That's about it.
What? In terms of content, you said it grows fat and powerful.
Yes.
What sort of powers does it wield then? If it could just kill
It is
instantly.
raw, deadly arcane force. And if it bites you, you are torn asunder.
Torn asunder in the way of...
It would be frightfully improper for me to describe the means by which you are torn asunder, but I mean quite literally. You'd be turned into some kind of chunky bear salsa.
Okay.
It would bite you, and then your body would tear itself apart from the inside and explode outwards into a visceral, gory cloud. Quite the spectacle for all to behold, though, to be fair.
Would be understandable. That's a lot of chunks. But that would be like, is it just because we're like fragmented souls, or would it done to a normal full soul?
It would do so to any mortal.
Very well.
And as I said, I would be willing to share with you. He will tap his chin idly. One wish.
Ralu will just squint at him.
Don't you hate giving those things out?
In a
And-
manner of speaking, yes, I despise it.
And do you not always interpret them in the most cruel of ways?
Historically, yes.
Then I fail
However,
to see why this is tempting.
I can see the reticence. Tell me, do you know what a wish is? Like, really, what a wish is?
A fundamental rewriting of reality to ensure one's wants occur in some manner of fashion.
That's what it does, what it is, what it actually, comprehensively, a wish is made of.
Oh, Scow, what is a wish?
You know,
Okay, are you secretly Senatrea, the Ionian god dragon of all things arcane? Because if the answer to that is no, then you do not know what makes up a wish.
Alright.
it's like
Willpower.
you know, Karin will say,
Intent.
you know, I've heard this question before. I think yeah. But it's all haste, I forgot it.
Uh,
Yeah.
Willpower,
Dream.
intent, or are you just gonna tell
no
us?
willpower intent. Yes, it was almost rhetorical in nature. I don't think any mortal of this realm knows what a wish is.
No, we try and debate it within the college, and there are theories behind it, but none concrete.
Yes. Well, let's put it this way. A wish does not belong to this world. It is raw arcane power that comes from a land called Yun. I have never granted a wish, never cast a wish. To use the spell to perform the act of granting a wish, I am more akin to some foul bottom-feeding creature, scrabbling up just idle scraps of magic left behind by a much more powerful being who knows the genuine answer to that question. And I am sick of it. It makes my skin crawl, it makes my soul ache.
So, not to put too fine a point on it, but why'd you become the Devil Lord of Wishes?
Because it is a skill I had, and because I was foolish enough to make a wish of my own.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yes.
Right.
Most gods are seated very deeply in either irony or faith. Often both.
So what you're saying is that if you had the power of this thing, you could free
I could
yourself.
finally... No. I don't even care about the freedom. I could finally cast wish. I, myself, could finally be the one to use that spell, to have that power, not to be scraping it up from somewhere, scribing lost, scattered, dead fragments to old scrolls and casting them out into the world. It would be me, for once, finally. I'm going to live forever, and I value that experience, that new experience, direct power so much. I am willing to give you one of the wishes I can create with that power.
What are you gonna do with all your wishes, though?
I don't know. Isn't that fantastic?
If you give us a wish, can we wish for you to not use your wishes for evil?
You could do that.
Alright, I
You
mean,
could just ask nicely. Very
I
well.
do that too, but, you know. One
Of
of those
course.
avenues is binding.
Very true.
Simply hang on to the wish in case we need it. We are standing at the edge of the end of all things.
What the fuck are we gonna do a
Yeah.
wish for? I had a wish once. I just said, I don't know, do whatever.
Yeah, you gave the
when you
genie.
said I had a wish, nah, do whatever, he fucking hands you an extra cigar for the road.
Yeah, you just gave it back to the genie.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't need a wish. I got everything I want.
You are a rare creature. Most people want for more even if they have everything. Part and parcel why I despise the damned things so much. Well, very well. Shall we open this door then, or would you like this contract in writing? I do have Ricky here, my aide-de-camp, can put together any paperwork.
Ricky.
I would
Ricky.
like it in binding, yes.
Very well. And then, yeah, Ricky will step up and pull out his book again, start scribing up a contract. Wording, please.
Let's see. So, out of character. So what the thing is here is that in return for fighting these things here, we're allowing Belarus to kill whatever is coming from beyond the gate, take its arcane power, and in return for it, we are getting a wish. Yes?
Yep.
For services rendered, we have to be rewarded with a wish. Correct?
Yeah.
I'm asking if friends here, also like us, like.
Yeah.
It's the services vendor.
Valorous and Ricky very pointedly are not going to give you any input on the wording for a contract. It's just not in their nature to do so. They will wait for you to figure one out.
Do we really need or want this in writing? And this seems like a good way to fuck ourselves over rather than just relying on goodwill.
Yeah. Yeah.
I generally don't care. Do it quickly, and could you... this is not part of a wish, this is just a request. Are there multiple enemies on the other side of this door, or just a portal?
Just the portal. Although when you go up to close it, out will come the enemy.
Got it. Masika, give me the nail.
Sure.
How about, There you go. Fucking, if we need this in writing, Mai will just sort that out.
Yeah.
Actual contract writer.
But, by the way, Karin just holds up the Grimoire of Valorous. By the way, nice reading so far. From where I started.
Oh, yeah! Almost forgot. Do you have, like, a holy book I could have?
Chapter 1. The first mortal wished for more wishes, so I turned him into a newt.
Wait, no, that's totally what Valorous did! That's how he became the Devil Lord of Wishes. He wished for more wishes.
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
That's exactly how he got the bottom-feeding Scrounger of skill.
You'll have all the wishes you want, pretty boy.
So, Skow, you're muted if you don't mean to be.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
you are in fact 100% correct. He wished to send Atreya for more wishes.
Good fuck, kid.
And she said, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's surprising.
That's the horrible, ironic fate that he was dealt. As you
All
would
the
expect
wishes he
from
could
her.
want, but none he could use for himself.
Said Atreya of ancient history was a colossal dick.
Yeah.
He still is kind of a dick.
Still is, but she still loves her family.
I don't understand why is this a
would
bad thing for Valorous? Why was that a
because
bad
he
thing?
can't use it for himself, probably.
Yeah, it was never my power. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Imagine if every meal you ever ate, you had to lick it off the floor first. I'm not that kind of masochist. I know it works for some, but not for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, holy book?
Yes, he hands you what appears to be a little black book that's been chased in golden edging, and it's tied up with a little lock and chain, indeed, on the front. Much like you would see more for a diary of some kind, but it's got a very, I guess, a metaphysical weight to it. When he hands this little book to you, it feels maybe thrice-fold its own weight. And you just lift the latch on the gold and flip through these beautiful pages of just like whisper-thin filament paper, and it's got a lot more pages than it looks like it should contain.
Oh, like the Swedish Bible, psalm books.
Yeah. It is very much like a tiny classic psalm book, but it is chased in like solid gold and bound in black leather. And
Yeah, they got the side that's gold covered, and the paper is like almost see-through.
Yeah, the paper's whisper thin.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna do something for both.
Yeah. I assume the contract's all hashed out since Savin had Maeve do the thing there.
Yeah, of course. Is there anything
like
that you specifically want to show him for? Or just be like, don't be a dick, and then we'll worry about any wording later.
Yeah, specifically
basically.
that like he's not going to use his power that he's getting from this to like be horribly
For evil
evil, do
purposes.
ridiculous things, thing like that.
Yeah, don't be a dick. Alrighty. Yeah, you can indeed push open the door. Velaris will
Nice.
step up alongside you, and you can see it there as it is. This gut-wrenching, fearsome purple orb floating in the center of nothing, a two-dimensional, flat shape, yet with this unsettling three-dimensional weight to it. This object is undoubtedly round in every way, but no matter from what side you perceive it, it is completely flat against the wall. There's an eye trick that makes you just feel sick to witness it. In person and without the barrier of a dream's haziness and the recent power of, like, just slaying outsiders along the way with a ancient whip, this is very much a sinking, deadly feeling in the bottom of your souls, or the pit of wherever a soul would be.
Alright.
Yeah, I tapped out what I did as soon as the door was about to be opened.
Mai's gonna go ahead and cast Bless just in case on Ralu, Cass, and herself, I guess.
Or
Yeah.
get nailed.
Velaris will look at you, Ralu, and go, when you slam the nail, duck.
Got it. Alright. Ralu's gonna heft up the nail and then drive it in and drop to the ground.
Alrighty. As you do so, almost immediately the shape begins to shrink, but reaching through the portal is a horrendous titanic neck upon which a vulturous face of death, like a long stretched twisted skull, leans out and bites at the air where you had been previously standing. I will just quickly show off the power of this thing.
What the fuck is that thing?
Of the enemy.
Ow.
Okay. Yeah. No, this was a good choice not to do it by ourselves.
What's that? There is a D&D monster that does that too. I forget what it's called, but it's like time robots that are really, really mad for people that try to step outside of the boundary of time.
Inevitables, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Velaris is going to... Would you be able to witness it? Everyone give me a charisma save. Everyone over a 20 will be able to see exactly what happens next.
Charisma save.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, my, that a girl.
Is she blessed?
Yeah.
She was. Alright. Of course Mive sees it.
Of course,
Cass!
I kind of want to use my inspiration on it.
Oh no! I'm gonna have to get real verbose now.
Oh boy.
These fucking divinity nerds are just like,
Dude,
ooh,
I will
piece of
say
candy.
this. Do you think that the fucking cleric that it got those secrets is gonna miss this shit?
Fair enough. You're probably even prepared for the moment where reality asserted itself over, like, your sense of self.
Mm.
Yeah. Alright, so, for everyone, first, we'll say, for everyone who has not passed the save, you hear a sickening, crunching, popping noise. And then there is a Kill Bill comedy like shower of thin spray blood that just utterly paints Velaris, Ralu, and this peak creature is pretty fucking big. Yeah, it absolutely travels the 5 meters necessary to, SeaWorld splash Cass and Mive too.
That's why we're ducking behind the lip here, just like our faces peeking
but
out.
If anything, it's just your faces just get the outline. But to everyone who has the awareness and watches, they see this crackling in the walls of reality. To try and describe it the best way, when you're walking around in a Final Fantasy game and the screen cracks, it breaks apart, and suddenly you're in a fight?
Mm-hmm.
You just see the world do that, like a splintering crackle. Everything just sort of crunches in on itself and then splits apart all at once, and Velaris is reaching up with one hand and just digs it directly into this creature's throat and pulls down like he's trying to drop a curtain. And he just opens this thing up from fucking tip to the base of the neck where it meets at the portal. This process takes him roughly 5 minutes, I would say. A smooth 5 minutes. And then it is altogether over. As this whole scrunch is closed, the enemy is quite utterly and gorily destroyed. Like a Mortal Kombat fatality. This creature disappears. And the hole with it. Now, I do not have a version of this map with the hole no longer present. Well, I technically do, but I would have to do so much fidgeting I can't be asked. But the floating, heaving chunks of stone crackle to the floor and pass away. And yeah, everyone who bore witness to it, that was a very, very long moment for you all. And Velarus is going to step forward into the space where this portal once was, spread his arms wide, and breathe in. And you could see his body doesn't get bigger, but the room seems to get smaller, just the physical weight of this creature here. Velarus sighs and turns around to face you all, and, you know, if you guys had gotten slightly sprayed and the back of Ralu got blood sprayed, Velarus was hit face on from like toes to the top of his horns. He is coated. Like from behind, like the back of him, you couldn't tell. But when he turns around, he is the most drenched.
Yeah, Ralu just stands up and they both turn around at the same time. It's just opposite land.
Yep.
Just takes off her helmet and starts shaking it. Ugh.
Yeah, you watch Velarus reach up and run his hand down his face and just does the prestidigitation, swipe, and it just takes it all off of himself. And he'll just reach down and clap you on the back there, Ralu. Stagger forward a step and the blood falls off and is left behind you.
That was cool.
Thank you.
He squints. You saw?
Yeah?
Huh.
Fucking like unzip
do
that
that.
thing.
Saw what? Never mind.
Unzip would be the word I would use, yes. Fair enough. Not really supposed to show off terrifying, awesome, godly power. It makes people go crazy. Try to hide
It
that.
just
Does it?
Congratulations on
It just
staying
gives us-
sane. Yes. I crushed time down to an infinitesimal moment.
Yeah, so
took
does
a
a black
long
hole. I
time.
just think it's cool.
What's a black hole?
Fair enough. Oh, it's a stellar thing that can be observed. Quite impressive, actually. It's an ancient hole in everything. It will one day crush all existence. Exciting, isn't it?
That was
No,
not what I was
really.
thinking it was, but alright. So, is that all the targets in this pyramid?
What do you define as a target, Miss Ralu?
Anything my scythe wants to eat.
Huh.
I want these things spreading out.
No, they should be quite dealt with. Now with their little leather line here to the endless darkness in the other side, quite shut, they'll grow a lot weaker and they can't multiply, so you should be fine. There's plenty of soldiers running around here. He just takes another deep breath and still, although he exhales, it's like he hadn't at all. He's still got this like big stuffed up to the brim, full being of power kind of deal going on here. This unreality with which he never really approached you guys before. But hey, you've been faced with enough gods so far. They're not going to be like, and you are compelled to kneel, because he's not going to be imposing himself on you very directly.
Cass is just like, cool.
Thank you. Yeah, toss back those elegant long twunk locks. Now then, did you truly not wish to use a wish?
I have things I'd like to use on, but I think we should think on it first before we decide that.
Call it an IOU then, from the god of wishes.
That would be appreciated.
Looks like I have been granted 3. The irony does not escape me.
She'll give a small, like, kind of smirk smile. It is a classic, after all.
Oh, so
I
you're
don't
not
know
like
what it is.
an infinite wish generator now. You just... Okay, cool.
Well, no, I can do 3 for now. I'd rather not push myself and burn out this grand new gift.
But Yes, we should think about it, especially anything that might help us turn the scales even more into our favor. Perhaps get the hounds off our scent.
Hypothetically,
Or
could you just use a wish to, like, nail shut all the holes in reality? Just no-sell the whole thing?
Potentially. The risk, though, is that instead that attempt would just feed power directly back into all of them. That is kind of where I just stole all of that raw magic, isn't it?
It is, yes.
If it were your wish, I would be compelled to make it, as we have made such an agreement, but I would hesitate to suggest it.
Fair enough.
My ideas are twofold, but we can think about them later. Let's either get those hounds off of our scent, or weaken the portals, not shut them. If they're at very least weakened, they'll be easier to walk through the tides of monsters coming out.
I still like my idea for a wish personally, but
I do have a question. Can the wish that you're granting us affect other gods?
That's a remarkable question. But then he just shrugs. I don't know. How exciting.
Alright then.
I guess.
What?
What about our souls?
Yeah, we can get those back on our own. Not really doing any of us any harm. Not having
Mive will
harm.
put up a hand pointedly. Also, aren't the souls the only reason that we are going to be able to find them? Because it's bait to pull out the enemy?
Then I'm not sure how wise it'd be to feed the magic that we just got from them back into something that there would be.
Well, I'd be able to collect your souls quite harmlessly. A wish is magnificent. Like that. But the Foxwolf has a point. Are your souls not the means by which power leaks forth and allows them to be scryed?
I don't know how any of this shit works, man. I guess.
As you get stronger, as too do your souls and Endless Mirror, locked together. As they get stronger, their ability to hide them grows weaker. It's sort of like interdimensional level gating for content.
Oh, I hate it. Let me just go into a giant graveyard full of skeletons and die.
It's not that kind of game, I'm afraid.
We'll keep that in mind then.
Well, my opinion has already been stated. If there's nothing else, let's perform one last sweep and then report to the Overslayer that the portal has been shut.
Oh, do feel free to take the credit. The less people know I, he pauses in air quotes, unzipped the enemy, the better.
Very well then.
Despite the loose tongues of my friends, I have no interest in telling basically anyone about all of the strange time nonsense we've gotten up to.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Except for those who are already affected by it. So, at the very least, this secret is safe with me.
I suppose then that we shall bid you an adieu, the Grand Lord of Wishes.
Wonderful.
And I suppose congratulations.
Why, thank you. I don't think I've been congratulated in ever. Apart from once, very ironically. Didn't much enjoy that.
Well, you now unironically have your title as Lord of Wishes. Congratulations on your ascension.
Yeah, grats.
He will sketch a courtly bow.
Everyone's just doing the clap and ganbate.
Ganbate!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Yeah, fucking Neon Genesis there.
Yep.
If you Neon Genesis him, he'd probably use one of his wishes to turn all of your dialogue lines into Titus laugh.
And that's why I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I won't use my wishes for evil, but I sure will use them for the greatest good of all, revenge.
I mean, we didn't stop him from doing making stuff happen ironically to people, or making wishes ironic for them or anything like that.
Yeah, he might not do that anymore if he doesn't hate the concept of producing and granting a wish. Tell you what, there is. Oh, and you know what I would do is get you back if you fucked with him. Probably turn all of your dialogue into Dracula flow. It's like, Anai, how was your journey? The worms.
Dude, I would play the
Dracula
fuck out of a
flow.
character who just spoke entirely in Dracula flow. That
What does
shit
that
would be
even
the
mean? I don't know what that means.
That's
Okay, hang
perfect.
on.
Ideal,
Hang on, I
even.
got it tabbed. I got it in a tab.
Yeah, of course you do.
That's the
that
least surprising
DCT.
thing of all time.
I mean, like, listen, if it's not a roll on the sanity table from some sort of flaw that you get, then it should be.
Yeah, I did add your dialogue becomes Dracula flow if you go insane, which I thought was quite fun.
Yeah, I figured that was what you added to the sanity table. Now that we're out of like the sanity reducing zone, I figured now's probably an okay time I could say that.
Hey, while we're still here, and we just have this nice little social conversation.
Yes.
What
It just
the
whips
fuck?
out the map for the ancient Valerian city and the Dark Town's like. You would happen to know where exactly the soulless, right?
You're looking for little sights of adventure, perhaps.
Yeah.
Of course, why not?
Honestly, we've been really
God,
interested in
here.
what happened to that whole civilization.
That was a grim one. A soothsayer foresaw the end of that civilization when the oasis at its center dried up and fell away and broke. As a result, they wished for a resolution. A resolution I granted them not in the midst of a capital, but completely away from it. He sighs and rests a hand on his hip. It is a shame. A great many beautiful things there were lost and destroyed, but that is the nature of all things. To collapse and fall one day, not hold it against them. I believe you call the new place Victoria's Dream. You will point at the map for that. Let me drag you along. They wished for a refilled oasis, I just did not put it where they expected it. The rest spread out, and they felt betrayed by me, and yet I had never told a single one of them ever to give me worship. He sighs. It was greed, very simply. People were powerful, and they felt pressure from the rest of the world. Gods would grant the wishes of people who had more simple desires. Would give them power that they actually deserved. I resented the lot of them. But still, should you wish to find it, beneath where the oasis once was, is a large, collapsed series of caverns. Most of the city would have sunk deep into it and been buried by the sands. Only the largest buildings likely held up to all of this time and remained hollow enough to explore.
Neat.
Yeah.
It was... Brienne's up here in the Blackstone Tower, right? Not here?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The ancient capital was just doomed to fall by like the end of the groundwater in the area falling into a sinkhole. And when they were like, God, save us! He was like, yeah, sure, I'll save you, air quotes, and then doomed them one final time by leaving all of that liquid in an entirely new oasis. Some people painted her as a savior for undertaking this role in the first place, but, that was kind of resented an entire civilization built around people he perceived to be incredibly greedy.
So I guess, honestly, in that case, we can just kind of go like straight here and then down. Since
Yeah.
it'll be in just Valerian bullshit all the way down.
I thought you wanted to hit like Victoria's Dream and like upward from like there and all that.
Yeah, but now we know this is just a bunch of dead shit.
No. We were not going to the Queen there. We were going din, and then to get there.
Okay,
You wanted to get
let's-
Divinity in Hunter Hill.
Yeah.
Let's be
All right,
honest.
let's get to the bottom of what your plan is now, because it's totally welcome for it to change.
Yeah, I do need to talk to the Golden Mother. So
Yeah, let's be honest. The Golden Mother's gonna probably come at us somehow anyway over here, even if we don't go straight to her.
She's on the move.
she's in a siege.
Well, I mean,
She's not in a siege. She's in a large form battle.
well, either way, yeah, we head up here, check in on Brienne, then go on Valorous quest.
If I remember correctly, there's like a spring of divinity possibly in Victoria's Dream.
No, the thing that might be potentially in Victoria's Dream is another one of those luck box rooms, the puzzle box ones. You know, for the first box that you got way back in the woods that was recovered.
Right, and those have like rewards and magic things that we could use.
Correct.
I think we should still go to Victoria's Dream first then.
Yeah, and because they are chasing an aircraft thief, let's go to Victoria's Dream.
Yes. Like, I don't think our plans really change. I still think like the original path is still a good one.
So Victoria's hit all the points upward toward the Golden Mother.
Yeah, and then after that we head over to Hunter Hill.
I miss Brienne.
Happy. I know. Brienne misses
I
you guys
do too, but I mean, it doesn't make sense to bounce like all the way up to here, and then back like down this way, and then like back up that way.
I mean, 744 versus. It's not. It's 100 extra miles.
100 extra miles is not a small amount.
I mean, in this game it kind of is. I mean, go like.
Well, yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, you do that.
It's
in
like 2 or 3 extra
many
days.
You're assaulting my American sensibilities.
My bad. Sorry, yeah, it's like going to go get milk and cigarettes.
Yeah, like I'll go like 100 miles to just go visit Joe. It's not that far.
Yeah, but 100 miles on top of 600.
I'm just saying I don't see why we need to stop our original plan.
Okay,
Yes, that's
okay,
I agree with
okay,
him.
okay. Everyone wants to.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, we're still hitting up Brienne and anything like that up here too, and she probably needs the time to get herself together.
I mean, she's probably has plenty of time, but we can also send her sendings, letting her know we're on our way.
Yeah.
You know Brienne, so it's
Yeah.
not like you're not unable to tell her and give her updates.
Yeah.
Because I know you use most of your sendings to talk to Stacy, but at least like after this, send her a sending saying that we're done in this part of the map and we're heading over to X. And then whenever we leave a place, just tell Brienne where we are so she can prepare.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just realized exactly what Cass would wish for if, like, he had to spend a wish on something for him. Like, that wasn't just
Ralu
metaphysical
to be
bullshit.
I
Ralu
was
to be longer lived?
No. No, he would wish for our little ogre child friend to have all her limbs back.
Aww.
I do still kind of want to use the wish to try and like change the Cadus for the better, so they're not quite so like rape gods.
Shalal loves you too.
Man, just
I
kill the
don't know your
Cadus.
attachment. I
just
don't know your
execute.
attachment. No, like that is way down low on our list of priorities. Like
That's
I mean,
higher
like,
on the-
hold on here. Stopping the god of rape from being a rape god is not like a bad
Yeah.
use of a wish.
I'm
just
just
saying-
directly into a useful ally is also, pointedly how that
also,
would probably roll
it's
around.
far lower on a list of priorities than stopping the end of the world by using our wish to help out with that. I still say that if we're going to use it, we should use it to continue stacking the deck in our favor.
And I kind of agree with Amxal, that like having the Cadus be useful instead of just sitting around there diddling people. That is just
Honestly,
another
yeah.
ally on our team, but I'm
Yeah.
also not convinced that the wish would just change the fundamental nature of a god.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure it is. Like, if I could, you know, I don't
Cadus
know.
is a
I don't know.
minor god, so maybe, but also
This
Valorous isn't
seems
exactly a major deity
They
either.
are.
This
They are
seems like
aesthetic-
Although now
unintended.
these wishes are officially major deity level. They're like, Senatrea makes an act occur kind of level.
Yeah.
But for someone who was so concerned all the time about the Hounds of Tinderlos using one of our not wanting to use one of our wishes to get them off our tail is like one of the best things we could do.
Yeah, you could potentially use a
That's
wish
not
to just
wrong.
completely take them off the board as a potential encounter.
They're not that dangerous.
Yeah, but
No.
Anai was the one that was worried about him.
Yeah.
Ralu just said
I
whenever they
am.
show up, she's just going to feed them to her sword.
I will say this though, if I remember correctly, some god was keeping them off our trail.
Yeah, they are being distracted for a while now by Python.
Yeah, Python.
Python's playing with the puppies.
It was
Python's
part of his
distracting
deal
him,
with
but-
someone in order to do a thing.
But like we can debate about the efficacy of the wish like between sessions. We don't need to do it in session.
Yeah.
We have plenty of time to debate like in our chat. Unless you guys wanted to spend the wish this session.
No. That's
No.
something we probably
Yeah,
do
you're
wanna
welcome to
talk
ponder
about.
over it as much as you want. This is pointedly why I was like, I have no idea how this session's ending will play out, because maybe you guys will be like, fuck you, and you'll walk up to the enemy and one of you will die in the means of killing it.
I mean, look, if I was playing like Tristan, I'd absolutely just be like, "Fuck you, God!
You'd be Sky Salsa by now.
Hell yes, die gloriously to
Because
spite God."
Tristan definitely has enough self-confidence as well. He's be like, I can stand up to any blow.
Well, it would have been more hilarious in this case because Ralu was like, fuck you, you don't bite that son of a bitch. You bite the wall with the teleport bite the teleport.
No,
Mouth
that
attack.
doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't work because I need another target to shift
It
it
was
to.
just that creature.
See,
I
in
really
these
did
sorts
think
of
about telling-
circumstances, we should get a bunch of chickens.
I really do think about telling like the Devil Lord of Wishes now. Like it was on my mind very much, Scout, to go like, this is a terrible idea to give the Devil Lord of Wishes anything.
Oh no, that would have been a very compelling point to make.
It's
No,
100% a fair argument for anyone to make.
No, it is a terrible idea, but the thing is, all we have are terrible ideas. The world is ending.
I mean, Cass is just like,
No.
"Ah, cool, more
Yeah,
gods, yeah."
We can deal with
I'm so here for his vibe.
we can deal with whatever Valorous has later. Right now, it'd be nice if everything didn't end.
Yeah, I will say this though. Valorous also, instead of just... He got a boost back after we initially fucked the portal up a bit.
Yeah.
So it didn't drain on his ass.
Yeah, no, we've been helping the guy out, so I'm not saying that he's going to fuck us up, but he might fuck a bunch of other people up.
See,
But
that's
the
why
thing is, that's the problem. That's a problem for future us.
That's why I think we should use our wish to just make it so all future wishes can't actually bring woe to people. We just neuter them a little bit. No more fucking people over for wishes.
Or at the very
Yep.
least, make it wish that they're more balanced, because you don't want people to make wishes that technically won't cause woe to anyone, but then as a result of the wish, like they wish for a certain MacGuffin and then they use it to cause woe.
Listen, if there's anything I've learned from the Valorous like story of him wishing for more wishes and anything like that, is you don't make a wish to fuck with other wishes.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
anyways, can we leave the pyramid now?
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess. And I'd like to
Yeah.
explore the whole thing now that because there were sections of it that we couldn't access before that we
Yeah.
can now.
That is true.
I want to loot this
will
place.
turn off the dynamic lighting now that you can pour over the place.
Oh boy.
Because like the
Cool.
first time Ralu came through, she was just
Turn it off.
didn't really have any time to grab anything. The second time we did grab some stuff, but we weren't able to study the pyramid. So this is hey Anai, it's archaeology time.
Yeah, I suppose so.
What the fuck is that?
What?
Yep.
Where?
It's just flabby Barry.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell,
Flabby
Barry? You let
Barry.
yourself go. Jesus.
It is in fact a hidden exit from this pyramid. Behind a gigantic innocuous war robe.
Yeah, see, because I remember we couldn't go down, like, Ralu could not go down here.
Yeah.
So, like, alright, what's Barry's deal?
Barry, oh god, have I still got Barry's sheet?
Like if we're
Man,
gonna
I thought this
explore
place was a lot
do we
bigger,
have
honestly.
Do we?
Pardon, sorry?
Yeah, me too. I thought it
You
was
thought
gonna be
a lot bigger?
Yeah, I thought it was a lot bigger too.
It's a bit winding. I think that does a lot.
But-
Yeah,
the thing-
I feel like it was plenty big.
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
I could
the
have
thing
done
is
more
we
levels
also-
to it, but...
The thing is, we also kept going back to this place in piecemeal, if you remember. So
Yeah.
it just seemed a lot bigger.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So
Barry's ability was swallowing people, digesting them, and then using magic. Which
Cool.
wasn't very fancy.
since we're exploring this whole place. Oh wait, hang on. That'd be after we go and talk to the Manticores again.
Yeah, that would be...
Yeah, I'm looking
in
at the
there
connection
then.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are there any, like, I'm not asking specifically for moolah, but like artifacts, books, anything left over in this place?
Okay, so...
I can read crazy.
You can read crazy. So yeah, there are a lot of old devices that appear to be used for like alchemical experimentation. When you rummage around this place, a lot of the prison cells, big air quotes prison cells, are less used as a source of imprisonment and more like containment, how you potentially contain like an SCP. Like this is containment for dangerous magical creatures. It's entirely possible, judging by the age of this location, that it predates the creation of some of what we recognize as magical monsters. Things like Displacer Beasts and shit like that. You know, where you're like, oh yeah, I know a wizard did that. Maybe the Almirage could have come from here. It's very hard to tell exactly what, but you can give me some tests to look around and try and discover what magical creatures were birthed in this place back before it was a nexus of madness.
A nexus of
Yes,
madness.
I'm not fucking my great aunt.
I was just about to say.
Okay, well, what about the Legate?
I already have, and I already told you that she'd probably be down. But I
Well-
can go for the Overslayer if she wants.
And there's like it's been repeatedly said, don't fuck the Overslayer. There's a chance you will have to talk to the Golden Mother to get your damn dumbass back.
Man,
Yeah, well.
hold on. I'm gonna go fuck the Overslayer, and then I'm gonna go fuck the Golden Mother, too. How about that?
Not you, what's the talking
my like rubs her chin. For most people, I would say it's crazy, but for you, Gigglemit, and I believe you have that power.
Yeah, but it's not about you. It's like, because if you do that, we're gonna be very late for everything, and we're gonna be stuck.
It would really throw a wrench in our plans if you got abducted.
Yeah. Like, I
But
think, like,
I
that's
think you should just see if she's down with a one-night stand. That's the thing. I'm saying she should definitely see if she can
No.
get that thing to happen.
But you,
You're thinking
Right.
small coward thoughts, Karin, when she's big and sexy.
If you,
Yeah.
if you
yes,
want.
but I'm also thinking that she might be greedy and possessive.
Sure, but that's part of the fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but if she's possessive, she's gonna keep it to yourself.
Karen, have
Yeah,
you
but
never
we'll just
heard
put her-
of a danger boner?
Karin, and let's put it this way, if she tries to abduct Anai, our entire group all together could probably pile on her and put her in a chokehold, which she also might enjoy, so, we'd get round two.
Yeah, there's no downside.
I'm sorry,
Did-
Raleigh, we might try and organize some kind of morsum with your aunt.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go and read about how someone made a displacer beast now.
Ah, cool.
Yeah,
You made
I'm
a
just gonna
displacer
ask-
beast?
Yeah, I just
short
gonna ask Ralu, what's the ramification of choking out one of the daughters of the Golden Mother?
I mean, I wouldn't because I don't want to be demoted and whipped in the town square, but you do you.
Yes, I just want to know the consequences
I
of.
don't know, collaring. You wouldn't be impaled. Well, honestly, it depends on what kind of mood she's in, but you're all hot, so she'd probably just go for collaring.
See, see, don't fuck Manticore. Let's
Do it.
just
Don't be a pussy.
no,
Like I
let's
said,
just
it's something
leave.
to
Let's
think of.
just leave. Just
So,
Ow.
is there anything in this box over here? This box?
Yeah, sure. I would like your investigation test, please, to try and uncover
Sure.
the stuff. Your archaeology test, even.
Oh, archaeology. Okay.
Yeah, you're trying to pull up lore about an ancient ruin.
So archaeology is making the investigation check happen.
Yes, essentially.
Okay. Do I spend a thing of my archaeology?
You do not have to spend a use for it. You're not trying to craft or create or restore or preserve anything.
All right. Well, if I fail, then Amxal, don't help me because if I fail, you're gonna have to.
Okay.
I failed. You're gonna have to.
Before I do so,
Actually, you know what? I'll spend my inspo. I'm not an
Hell
inspo
yeah.
hog. It's fine. I'll go again. There we go.
Oh shit. Okay, cool.
was gonna
First,
say,
I guess Ariel's question.
I was gonna say, isn't there a chance a bunch of the stuff here is horribly corruptive and could possibly damage our sanity by reading and doing stuff like this?
There is a potential, yeah. If you crit failed, I would have you to do checks against uncovering ancient dark mysteries vis-a-vis darkest dungeoning yourself. Oop! I looked at the thing and it's a sanity break instead of a sanity up. Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, no, there was no fail this time, so everything is okay. You can give a go. You can still make a separate one if you would like to, Ariel.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Actually, wait, no.
this is the Venomous Temple and
Anai,
stuff like that.
yeah, no, but Anai, you are typically a magical student with a direct interest in archaeology and stuff like that. Archaeology and alchemy, and this was the place where they used alchemy and experimented to create magical monsters. Would you actually not be compelled to take the risk?
I'm taking the
Is
risk.
Anai that risk adverse?
Thinking on it.
And mine is because of my ideal. All knowledge is worth having.
Yep. It's not another ideal or a flaw for Anai specifically, which is why I'm not going to push her on it. I don't know how risk adverse she is to this kind of situation.
She's usually fairly risk adverse. Normally doesn't want to do much this whole adventure and danger stuff. She's kind of forced into it by, having her soul sucked out.
Yeah.
But information here could be useful for her ideal, so I guess she probably should.
Don't be a pussy.
Yeah,
Just still 1/1 forehead.
That's pretty low. I'll use my inspiration to reroll it.
sure.
It's better.
It is better. All right. So, I will tell you both a thing you uncover, and then Stray, you can ask me 2 questions, or you can ask me 1. So, Ralu, while you are looking around, you are able to find evidence that people figured out regenerative monsters, the kinds that burn a series of calories and essentially burn vitality permanently in order to restore broken and lost limbs, the origins of regeneration turning up naturally in monsters like trolls and stuff like that.
This old.
Yeah. Anai, you find the origin of actually displacer beasts. Well, you find knowledge of creatures who have the ability to jump through spaces and or time. Looks like they were fucking around with time a long time ago. But, it doesn't really typically stretch far in that knowledge. It is more about moving spaces and places. Phasing, perhaps. So, Stray, first question.
Sure. How far did this regenerative knowledge progress? Did they figure out how to do it to like standard humanoids? I.e., did they figure out how to make regeneration potions? Or or no, more specifically, because I already know regeneration potions exist, to apply the regenerative effect just to like a standard humanoid.
There is evidence of research being made into that, but it is something that uses up so much energy in like your standard medium-sized folk that it would probably age them to real shit, including on an immortal species. It would just like effectively wither them and give them a really, really short lifespan. It's quite unwholesome for a creature to sustain regenerating an entire missing limb just based off their own caloric intake. That after they found out that the process of like self-administered or self-grown regeneration is more akin to like short-term or I suppose long-term suicide, that part of the research appears to have been scrapped.
All right. So for my second question, did they figure out an antidote isn't the right word, but did they figure out something that would, and I'm using the technical term here, retard the regeneration of a certain monster, i.e. maybe a
Uh,
toxin?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, for the most part, the way they discovered for stopping this kind of system is what we recognize as the done thing for trolls now, hitting them with acid or fire. Ways to give them complicated, continuous, like challenging injuries make the cost of regeneration so high as to be ineffective. It's not like you touch something with fire and then suddenly the concept of regeneration doesn't work anymore, because that's not how that would work in any case, in any life. Instead, it makes it so expensive for the body to do that the body gives up on trying that regeneration. So they found the best way to retard that feature is to quite literally just make it such an expensive process the body doesn't try. Any particularly complicated, multiplicative, like virulent poison or like really terrifying rapid disease, anything like that would similarly slow down the effects of regeneration to a crawl.
Okay. I just wanted to know in case we ever fight a Hydra.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, classically, Hydra set fire to its stumps, make it really difficult to grow it back. It's not like the Hydra would stay down the head forever. It would eventually regenerate it, but in the short term, no, its body would stop trying.
I was just wondering if there was any, anything other than the ways I knew, but there isn't,
Yeah,
so it's
no,
fine.
yeah. This was back when that was being discovered. Unfortunately, they haven't got a new insight. That was a new insight back then.
All right, yeah, that's fine too.
All right, and Ariel, your question about creatures and their powers of teleportation and/or attempts at passing through time and phasing.
Um, can it be less so a question and more so an understanding of exactly what displacement actually does and meant?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So you want to know what displacing literally is?
Yeah, it figures more like the theoretical sense and like formulaic for the wizard to understand it. Because I mean, like I understand it in a similar fashion using Misty Step, but Misty Step and displacement, beasts and their displacement isn't quite exactly the same.
Yeah, sure. So when a displacement is being done, a creature is technically in both spots for a very, very brief moment. When you misty step, you disappear. You step in a cloud of mist and move from one place to another. When you see gods teleport in, they don't tend to do so in sight. They will come out of a shadow or out of a corner or in other ways try not to be seen moving. And that is because it's very difficult to very directly teleport when you are being observed, because you'd be observing something impossible. A displacer beast skips that process by skipping observation, making it a reflex. It moves when you blink. And it's like it moves really fast when everyone blinks at the exact same time. That is the easiest, shortest way to scrunch it down to. Like, it's their teleportation, their displacement is more like their observations on a grand scale. how they move is just moving very quickly. It's not teleportation. It's a lack of observation for a very short period of time.
So they're basically like Schrodinger's cats, basically.
Yes,
They're not
yeah. The
observed until they
Displacer
are.
Beast is based on the idea of a Schrodinger's cat. Their teleportation is actually a momentary lack of observation.
Okay.
Oh my god. I hate Doctor Who.
Yeah, we're weeping angel arrows. Yeah, that is what you discover is essentially their ability to create a teleporting creature was not technically successful. They never did make a teleporting creature, but they made the Displacer Beast here. They made a creature that, while it is not being technically observed or with the ability to prevent observation, move very quickly from one place to another. It looks exactly like teleportation, but it happens without clouds of mystery. It just is there suddenly.
Alright, so could I spend an archaeology kit to grab as much of this alchemical nonsense as possible, stick it in Karin's chest, and then give it to our alchemist aboard the ship? Because she can probably pry out a lot more stuff of this than either me or Anai can.
Yeah, there
then-
isn't much in the way of whole records, but she's able to recreate a lot of stuff just by like tasting a random bottle. So yeah,
Yeah.
she would be able to use this information. You can spend a use to make a bunch of it like recoverable and storable.
Do you want me to make a test, or can I just spend the kit?
Are you guys in a rush?
No.
I mean, we can basically take quote unquote a long rest in here while we're doing.
If you're willing to spend the rest of the day like doing that, you can absolutely, without a test, go around and make all the preservations necessary to pass on stuff for your alchemist.
Yeah, it's just I want to do all of this before going back to the Overslayer because, uh, listen, there may be some stuff in here that the Manticores probably shouldn't have access to. I'm just saying.
Your time away has made you realize that wow, we really can't be trusted with weapons of mass destruction. We'd use them.
Yeah, we don't. I don't want to have teleporting displacer manticores entering the city. In a couple decades time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to avoid the displanticores. I get you.
You know, wait. So to be hilarious, just to be hilarious, she can recreate any potion she tastes, correct?
There are certainly limitations, but it functions basically like that, yes.
Ralu is going to ask that no one go and then report to the Overslayer without her here. Let's collect all this stuff
Yeah.
first.
No, I was just checking it. If we can get those potions that like immortality and empowerment potions,
I have
fragments of that.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
That
If you
room
just
is
need fragments, just a lick the residue.
that room is blocked off by a Manticore guard currently as we
Yeah,
walk past
and
them on the way in.
yeah, and I'm not sure if the specific like alchemical ingredients. I'm pretty sure they might just be endemic to this area, so she might not be able to recreate it. I don't think we're going to be able to
But
pump out immortality for the whole party.
no, I was thinking of the what's the word again? The empowerment potion.
Yeah,
The
I
plus
mean,
one potion.
Yeah, I do want to see if there's
Yeah,
any more potions we can make down here before we leave.
yeah, and
Yeah,
and again, that's something that's going to be brought up when I talk to the Overslayer. But
Yeah, you have to
Ralu is
walk
going.
past her to get to that room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ralu is very much going to say no one leaves until we're done collecting all this stuff here, and then she reports back to the Overslayer.
Okay. We have to get by manticores, or I could turn invisible and scuttle across the ceiling like some sort of knoll spider.
Was the ceiling that
called-
high for that entrance?
In that corridor, yeah, it was actually pretty reasonable.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you can see here where the water is, like it is an actual descent for that corridor in the first place.
Yeah, we'll call that Plan B. You can break away during the planned, shall we say, sharing of morale.
Is that what you want to call it?
I don't think that
Yes.
I don't think that cast will be able to break away from that sort of thing.
Ah, you'd be surprised. He does have the invisibility spell.
Yeah. When you guys start looking around, Velaris is going to head on over to his boy Ricky, have a brief word with him, and the tiefling will nod and put his book away again. All right, well, if you're going to look around and do the historian thing, I'm going to be getting on my way. Anything you would like to, I don't know, say, do, request before I am quite bevanished from this place?
I don't know. You want a hug?
Give me a persuade test.
Are you going to get advantage from Mive?
All right, hold on. Wait.
No, it's fine. He shrugs. How novel. Sure.
Cat's gonna come over here and give this man the best hug he's ever had. Which is probably not a very high list to begin with.
It's not a high bar, admittedly. He will give you a pat on the head. Ah, I see why there is an entire god devoted to this act.
What, to hugging?
Yes. Not here in Ceres, of course, but there is a hug goddess.
In
Or
that
was.
other,
Admittedly, I haven't looked for a long time. Long time.
in the other plane you mentioned.
Yep. Yep, a whole god devoted to hugs.
That's an interesting domain, I suppose.
That
Yeah,
sounds
back
very
changing
nice.
religion.
A lot nicer.
Yeah, no, it's all things considered very popular. It looks the pike. Last I checked, actually, it was just a hugs and adventuring. So see if I can acquire a book on that for you.
Okay, that makes
Hell
more
yes.
sense with that secondary domain, rather than just simply being a goddess of hugs.
Well, I mean, emotionally, the hug is an important part of communities engaging. There aren't many creatures in the world that perform the act of the hug in the first place. It's very humanizing.
I suppose so, but to have an entire god devoted to simply that aspect would be... It seems odd.
Nah, don't worry about Anai. She's so fucking asocial anyway.
You'd think that someone
She's a
with that
professional, sexy stripper. No, you're posting like, no, you're right, it is frivolous, but at the same time, I suppose there are other reasons to worship frivolity, and yes.
You'd think that with a chest like yours, you'd understand why there would be an entire goddess devoted to cuddling up close to that.
I mean, there's
I think-
also the sex goddess. They have one as well.
I'm saying to have a god devoted only to that would be odd. I mean, look at
Yes.
the rest of ours. They each represent a domain or a faction that is wanted or useful in many areas other than simply a hug.
Fair.
Wow,
And-
you did not get well with your siblings, did you?
God damn,
Okay,
Karin. We got
fine
some
with
blood
it.
today.
What is...
Just because I find the existence of a hug goddess to be an odd thing if it is only hugs, doesn't mean that I don't understand the need or use of one. Karin?
Here, hold on. Actually, no. Anai is fine. Cuss is gonna come over and give Karin a hug, because apparently she fucking needs one.
She really
Jesus.
needs one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you very well not at Karin. This one definitely needs a hug.
Yeah.
Don't glance at Anai. I've witnessed this one. At least two of her siblings worship me in some way or another.
He gives a guess a hug, though. Like,
I know, it's been a high-stress day. It's all good.
yeah, no, but I just think that dismissing a god for hugging is like, hugs are nice.
I'm not
Hugs are
dismissing
comforting.
them.
Hugs are strengthening.
Not
Do you-
once have I dismissed them.
Do you two need to hug
Yes,
this
you
out?
did.
You
You
two
call
should
it
hug it out.
frivolous.
I
It,
did.
it is frivolous, but at the same time, that's fine. He just shrugs up. You two clearly should have a hug. Anyway, if that is all, then I'll be off.
Take care.
Yes.
Very well.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he
Have a
is
great
going
day.
to go step around a corner so that he isn't perceived disappearing and disappears. Ricky, on the other hand, will pause and say, "Oh yeah, I've got to get a ride back. Mind if I follow along with a lot of you so I can catch up with Steven? I imagine he's still waiting for me."
Probably
yeah,
for the
he
best,
is.
considering the manticores here don't know you're in here. I haven't seen you enter here.
Oh, they won't see me. It's fine. He just casts invisibility and becomes not there anymore. Don't mind me. I'll be reading for the day. Just let me know when it's time to leave. I'll be
There
by
are-
the door.
Karin, do you have any more storage space in between your tits?
Just opens up like the clear to the chest. Oh yeah, I guess plenty.
Yeah,
how much do you-
there's a pause. You guys like sense a rustling from the momentarily have just invisibled himself person who just goes, "What?"
Alright.
Like there's just a strange baffled noise from beside Cass.
Alright, before we return, Anai, can you, Anai, cast the... No, everyone, if you see a book with any writing on it, it doesn't fall apart. Let's gather it up and stuff it in there, and we can give it to our alchemist.
Oh boy, I love
Yeah.
books.
Yeah,
I'll
I
keep them in
cleaned
my
out the-
bag.
I cleaned out a little while ago, so
All right then, and yeah, and so Phil mentioned you have a long rest. You can wander around, go make your collections, and then at the end of it, see to overslay Sakaris, and I suppose you want to look into the potion of +1 person, huh?
Yeah, or whatever potions we can make. An immortality one would be nice for Ralu, but you know.
It'll be nice.
Yeah,
not-
well,
I'm not-
those immortality ones were like a potion of like unchanging. I don't think Riley would ever want to do that because she wants to have a family.
Oh, that would be really
Yeah,
bad for you
I
right
was
now. It would
about-
make you
Yeah,
permanently
Oh,
pregnant.
yeah.
I was about to say, guys. I mean, yeah, no.
The potion of eternally like early pregnancy.
Yeah. Hooray! I can't get
Ooh.
drunk. Woo!
I mean,
It's my morning sickness for the rest of ever. Hooray!
Cass would take that because he's perfect the way he is. But
Oh, you're such a perfect little boy.
Yeah, but, you know, you two are already immortal.
exactly.
True, it is cheating. Well, you know, like you're around forever and stuff, but definitely not as like unchanging. That would be weird.
Yeah.
Yes, if...
If you have to be
Such
unchanging,
love.
then clearly you got to get put in a sexy robot like the Moon Mommy does.
I don't.
That was something I was thinking about, given that I am bound to her blade. The other one would be, is if I had a wish that was just for me, and I had no other responsibilities, I just wish not to live longer than either of the two of you. That way, if both of you died, I'd just wither away into nothing.
Aw, that's horrifying and romantic. She gives you a hug.
Oh. I've never actually like tapped a Warforged before. Like, let's investigate that before we make any decisions on that side.
I was
I'm not sure how that
planning on
works.
I was planning on at the end of our adventures maybe asking the moon goddess to extend my life somewhat. That was about it.
mean,
She
Okay.
is the goddess of the undying. And hey, I mean, if you're curious, we do have that pirate warforged hanging around on the ship.
I have been learning with her that that is a possibility. You can make robotic genitals like that.
Yes,
Nice.
it's just
All right,
yes,
hold on. New project next time we're back on the ship.
Oh
it's
god.
it's fine. We can,
There is a snicker for a moment. But yeah. All right. I think, however, this would be a good point to end it here. Your investigations and such and asking around can be done in the RP channel because my voice is knackered.
wee.
Or scoop.
It's getting all raspy.
All right,
right.
then.
I was
Experience.
gonna check
Mhm.
how many of the people know about the ships.
About
What
what,
about
sorry?
the ship?
What about the ship?
The chivalrics, not the ship.
Oh, then know about the chivalrics in what sense?
Yeah, the heroes of the chivalrics.
I mean, yeah, there's a
How well
poster
known
of
are they? Yeah,
there's
I
a
mean, they're
poster
well
of
known as
Hallie.
heroes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's a poster of Hallie in MMM.
And you guys met the Everqueen. Like, she is the Everqueen, has a grand statues and is a glorious new reign over her domain in the center of the chivalrics themselves. Like, that's not short news. That's a pretty big deal, all things considered.
Okay, I'm just checking about if people knew about the heroes of the chivalrics and knew about to Bob.
Yeah, Bob is probably not common knowledge, if only for the fact that Bob was not that kind of like grand espousing person. They definitely appear in a lot of tales because a lot of tales are told, but Bob is a member of the Circle of Executioners, and thus it's a lot like trying to shout the Gestapo's name every time you're trying to do anything otherwise. But, people absolutely know about and of Bob. Like, Bob is a successful individual who performed supposedly impossible feats, wielded Excalibur for a short period of time. Like,
Yeah,
people know.
Yeah, when Cass was a teenager, he had a pinup of Hallie in his room.
Yeah,
This was actually a thing. This was actually a thing that was pointed out.
she
Nice.
quite literally has pinups out there in the world. There is some glorious smut of the various adventurers.
Yeah,
like
because
there's definitely like some poster out there of Tristan looking all brooding, just like a sexy Kurt Cobain kind of vibe on him, just a long sized portrait.
Yeah, because remember, Taji said that at the end of her adventure, she was just gonna wander the world, just doing bard things and talking up her friends.
There's an entire novel series on the adventures of Ariel.
Yep. There's been someone out there the whole time trying to gas you up.
Okay, no, I was just thinking if they knew about. Well, there is this fucking Warforged today that didn't start as a Warforged, but became one.
Yeah, but we also met Moon Mommy, so
Wait,
And,
you did?
yes, not only did we meet Moon Mommy, but we also got one of her books. Cass has one of her books.
Yeah. Every time we meet a god, I ask to get their Tome of Faith.
Okay. When the fuck did we do that?
We met Moon Mommy, and she was one of the people that handed us off the stakes.
Yeah, she was with, what was that cute fox girl's name? Ina?
Ina, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember because she specifically commented on Ralu's scythe, which is hers. And Ralu was like, "Thanks for your scythe," and she was like, "Ah, yeah, no problem."
I got a
no
hug.
biggie.
Oh, okay. Now the fucking. Now the memory is defragmented there. Now, okay. That took
You've been
a while.
performing one of those
Decrypted
defrag
it.
processes, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, that was a while ago. I haven't.
You
fucking
forget you have to
defragmented
scrub
my
yourself with
memory.
a magnet occasionally. Got to keep those tapes clean.
Oh no, it's because I fucking at the start of February, I passed out in the kitchen and crushed 2 chairs because I, just fell asleep standing. Fell down and broke
God.
2 chairs.
Oof.
I like to think that Trace got so popular as like the brooding girl porn cover book that he became like the Fabio of this world.
No,
That's what I'm saying,
no,
like,
hold on.
He
Chuck
definitely
Tingle.
was like.
No.
He is the Chuck
baby.
Tingle cover art man now.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say like
Ah.
Tristy definitely had like Kurt Cobain poster boy vibes on him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Corvus.
When Hot Topic eventually opens up in this dimension, as they must in every single one, you're gonna
Oh yeah,
find.
he definitely has his own poster.
Mm-hmm. And it's for every. Don't forget, because he lived so long, they have one for every fucking decade. So he just.
Oh yeah. The
You're brooding.
They call it the Spear Collection. Oh goodness. All right. Anyway, experience. Did you save an innocent life?
Nope.
No. There's no innocence in this world. Defeat a solo or a treacherous encounter?
Didn't
Yes.
we do it by talking our way out of it?
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah,
Big
that was
idea.
still, you prevented the near sure threat of an encounter. You prevented a near certain death for at least one of you by
Probably
verbose and dealing.
Ralu.
Probably
Almost certainly.
Ralu. Yeah, you would have been the first one up there, and first thing would have happened would be you'd get bit.
Most likely.
Learn something new about the world, Tattoo Journal? I don't know. I
Very
don't think I
much.
gave out any lore today. I don't know.
Uh,
Valorous is got his position by wishing for more wishes.
It is my favorite dumb piece of lore. You caught on to it.
It's so great.
I'm sad I was
it.
muted when you said it. I was so pleased.
Mm-hmm.
I just assumed you'd fucking like through your head set off like, God damn it, they figured it out immediately.
No, I burst out laughing. Take on a creative major quest to complete a quest. Yeah, I'd say you fucking completed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncover a rare magic item or treasure hoard.
Does getting a wish count as a treasure hoard? I feel like it
Yeah.
should.
I
We'll get
think
a
that's a
wish.
score special objective.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a special objective. I'm rewarding you guys for getting this
Okay.
whole ordeal sorted and earning a wish. That is 4 EXP. Is that enough to level you up?
That is
It
exactly
but we have
enough.
to take a week to
Exactly.
level, so-
Shit! You're level 7 when you have some time.
All of us. Yeah.
Oh boy. I
Sorry,
guess you're level
Stray.
5. Sucks to suck, nerd.
Oh, Maeve gets extra attack.
No, she's a sorcerer. She's not a
Oh
paladin.
right, she's a sorcerer. Never. She just gets bigger.
She gets
numbies.
level
She gets
3
proper-
spells.
Yeah, she gets proper numbies on her cantrips.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
most exciting part.
And 3rd level spells.
Hell yeah.
Don't you say that to me. It was a wonderful time with Bean.
Yeah, but you missed out on XP and Dungeons and
Yeah,
Dragons, you fucking loser.
Dungeons and Dragons.
We were walking in a park and holding hands while you guys were doing that.
Oh,
Game.
Okay.
gay. Alright, okay, that's it. I'm done.
Alright, if you're watching
Have a
on
good
stream, you
night.
thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow, probably for 70. Till then, adios and do take care.